shows like Husky Sports Friday. And none of it would be possible without your donations. Your donations help pay for new equipment that we use to improve the quality and increase the quantity of the games that we bring to you. And you can donate anytime by going to kbsc.org and clicking on the Donate tab.
You're live in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, sounds like it's time for me to get to work. Welcome into Husky Studios. This is Husky Sports Friday.
Nolan Walker shoots, bar down, Nolan Walker. He's got 2 now on the evening, and the Huskies, just like that, take the lead back.
Looking for your fill of St. Cloud State sports action?
Find
inside the Husky Dome once again as it is raining outside. Ricky Klopkamp, Josh Wheeler here on the NSIC stream and on 97.5 Radio X, or will soon be 97.5 Radio X as we currently on. Oh, we are now on. Greetings, everybody on Radioland. Yep, NSIC stream, 97.5 Radio X, Ricky Klopkamp, Josh Wheeler. Huskies, they're taking on University of Minnesota Crookston in NSIC play. Josh, welcome.
It's good to be here, man. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be calling some Husky softball once again. I had a chance this weekend to call some action. So, yeah, good to be under the dome here in St. Cloud. Yeah,
rainy outside. So, his first pitch from Trinity Junker is low ball or strike called, late strike. Got to get used to that once again. First pitch strike. As we look through the starting lineups for the Minnesota State or University of Minnesota Crookston. Second pitch swung right through, strike two. First gal up, Hannah Marcias. Sydney Hugh will follow up. Alina Avalos, and then it's Shaylin Grant, Jordan Peterson, Dana Zarn, Alyssa Stillman, Jenna Parfeniuk, and Brittany Mengel. Starting on the mound today for the Huskies is Trinity Junker. That one's high, ball one. Trinity Junker, she's had herself a really good start to this season. 12-5 so far. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got the first one swinging.
Yeah, just like that. Trinity Junker kind of picking up where she left off on Sunday. Able to get the first batter here this afternoon.
Sydney Hugh will step into the batter's box now as we look around the infield and outfield for the Huskies. Junker on the mound, and behind the plate it's Sydney Trees. Of course, McFarland at third, Vanden Langenberg at short, Kruger at second, Weinberger at first. Then in the outfield, Bolin out and left. As that one swung out to Bolin in left field, she ranges on in and makes a grab. Two down. First pitch swinging, down goes Hugh.
Yeah, Trinity Junker with that strikeout, 122 Ks on the season for her, as she's just been lights out for the most part. 10-5 record with a 1.19 ERA in 16 starts.
As going back to that outfield, Bolin in left, Pinkowski in center, and Spa out in right. As up steps Alina Avalos. Pitch. Off speed, catches the corner, strike one. Avalos, a batting average of .387. On base percentage of .430, not bad at all. Righty on righty matchup. So here it is. Ball missing. Evens the count up at one apiece.
Yeah, we'll slowly start to see the strike zone established here early on. Interesting weekend of just kind of a hexagon-like strike zone with how the games went this weekend.
The 1-1, off speed, fouled off down the right field line. Going past Weinberger. So we'll do it again. This time 1-2. Huskies on a little bit of a skid. You were out there at Selke and at St. Ben's this weekend.
Indeed.
Got swept by the Concordia St. Paul.
Yes.
And then a split series to the Mavericks of Mankato, whose hockey team lost the national
rough weekend for the
championship.
Mavs. Faithful for sure.
That one swung on in check swing foul.
Yeah, it's definitely a different setting here under the dome, but like you said, I'm kind of glad we're in here and not outside.
Yeah, if we didn't have this dome still up, well, this game would have definitely been canceled, as it is pouring rain. You can hear it hitting the dome.
Yeah.
1-2 again to Avalos. Strike three, got her looking, rings her up, and it's a 1-2-3 inning with two strikeouts. As the Huskies, they will come up to bat next. They got Vanden Langenberg, Weinberger, and Estrada leading off their bottom of the first. You're listening to Husky Softball on 97.5 KVEX St. Cloud.
Are you looking for where to find live Huskies women's soccer? Then the KVSC Sports Stream is the place for you.
Marion is there, and she scores! Majewski placed it in front of the net, and Hannah Marion's got the winner in overtime.
Tune in all season long as the Huskies battle for a spot in the NSIC playoffs.
From Sally Nelson pushing this one forward. Long run from Marion. Marion into the box with the right foot, and she scores!
Back inside the Husky Dome, Ricky Clovercamp, Josh Wheeler to my right. We're behind home plate. Pretty good view of today's game. As coming up to pitch now is Evie Stuck for the Crookston Golden Eagles. Evie Stuck, we were talking before the game, ERA really high, 4.85, 6-10 overall win-loss. She's started 16 games, and yeah, 6-10. Not the best to start off your season. And I know for Crookston, they've had a rough go of it, 6 straight losses.
Yeah, they've not been great as far as the last handful of games. A couple losses to Upper Iowa, as well as a couple losses to Winona State, and here they are trying to battle their way out of a rut for the most part. So we'll see what they can do defensively here. This is an offensive powerhouse in the Huskies, and this first batter is every indication why.
Raven Vanden Langenberg, a .375 batting average, really good. 19 RBIs, 7 home runs. Pitch inside, ball 1. So we take a look at the Huskies starting lineup. You got Vanden Langenberg leading off, Weinberger in the 2 spot, Estrada in the 3 hole, and Trees will be batting cleanup. So the pitch, strike call that came back across the plate, 1-1 count, as Peterson, the catcher, had to come back for it.
Yeah, we talked about that offense for the Huskies, hitting .288 combined with 37 home runs as a team, tied for second in the NSIC.
That one outside. Peterson trying to frame that one.
5 hitters with above average of 300 so far this season, including Sydney Trees topping that list.
2-1 off speed, that's high. 3-1 count. Vanden Langenberg, 10 walks, one of the leaders in walks on this team. She's also has 9 hit by pitches, only 9 strikeouts. 3-1. Swung on, little chopper towards short, in the hole, throw on over to first, won't be in time by a mile. Hugh ranging on over to make the grab, and it was going off over to Parfuniuk and just didn't work. It was way late. Vanden Langenberg was halfway over into the outfield at that point.
Yeah, good speed there by Vanden Langenberg to beat the throw, as you mentioned. Some of the many defensive struggles they've had this year in Crookston, and we're kind of starting to see little small sample sizes of that here early on.
Sub steps Holly Weinberger, .291 batting average. The pitch outside, ball 1. So I continue to fill in my scoring chart here. We got them like right before game time. Trying to fill in my defensive the outfield currently. The 1-0. Strike right down Broadway.
Yeah, able to paint the corner there. Top left corner was Evie Stuck.
Grant out in center as I continue to fill this in. 1-1. Runner goes. Chopper towards left side and through into the outfield. Vanden Langenberg will round second base. She'll hold up at third, and you got runners on the corners. Just past a diving Hugh, as Hugh was running to cover second base on a running Vanden Langenberg, unable to stop her momentum. She tried going back to her right, unable to do anything, and it just went right past her. All of a sudden, you got runners on the corners for Jasmine Estrada, who you want up. Only 3 home runs this season, but some of that could be taken away by the Dome. Batting .348. She has 12 ribbies. Huskies looking to go up early. First pitch. Strike caught the outside corner.
Yeah, this Huskies offense has been phenomenal so far this season, and as we await the second pitch here from.
Here's Stuck. Outside in the other batter's box. Evens the count up at 1 apiece. Looking at the defense here, Stuck pitching. Peterson behind the catcher's plate. Avalos at third, Hugh at short, Zarn at second, Parfuniuk at first, Marcius in left, Grant in center, and Mengel in right. The pitch right up the middle and through, base hit. Here comes Vanden Langenberg. She'll score, and the runner Weinberger will hold up at second base. 3 straight singles, and you got yourself a run as Vanden Langenberg scores.
Yeah, you mentioned Estrada and her efficiency on offense and being able to hit the ball pretty well this season and able to get it right up the pipe there, up through the middle to get Vanden Langenberg across the plate. And she had a 3-run bomb the other day in the bottom of the fifth inning that was pretty much the dagger into Mankato in game 2.
No one out. Runners on first and second. The pitch. Line drive left field. That one's down, and Weinberger will round third. She'll score easily. No play at the plate. And just like that, it's 4 straight singles. And it's our 2-0 Huskies lead. Sydney Trees getting the ribby.
And again, not the start you want if you're Minnesota Crookston, but this offense is explosive nonetheless.
Haley McFarland steps up now. The pitch. Checks her swing. It's a strike anyway on the outside corner. Haley McFarland batting .340. She has 17 RBIs, 4 home runs. The pitch. At the hands, ball 1. It'll be McFarland, Kruger, Pinkowski, Spa, and Bolin coming up. Runners on first and second. No one out. The pitch. Strike called at the waist. 1-2 count.
See what McFarland can do here and maybe get Estrada in from second.
The pitch. Flies that one into center. Grant is under it. She has it. Estrada will fake the go to third. A good throw from Grant. Cut off by Hugh at short. Estrada held up at second base. She was not going to test that arm. That was a good throw.
Yeah, you mentioned you've been able to call a couple games under the dome here, and kind of already noticing myself how kind of tough it is to track it. I mean, obviously remnants of the Metrodome, but it's kind of tough to track this ball, even though it's a softball, not a baseball.
Yeah, and it's yellow too, thank goodness. But hard to track, and a couple weird rules. We'll see those come into play later, as the first pitch to Kruger is a strike. McFarland flying out to center. That was the first out of the inning. Evie, she has 16 pitches already. The pitch, that one fouled off over the first base dugout. And foul as it hits the ceiling. 0-2 count. She's up to 18 pitches. She has 12 strikes on those 18 pitches, but only 1 out. The pitch. High and away. That was a pitch out just about, but you really didn't need to do that there, as Estrada is not a threat to run at all. 1-2 count to Kruger. 2-2 count.
Yeah, good eye there by Kruger, able to kind of hold off on that one. It's got a little bit of the inside curve, if you will, it seemed like.
Even count. Lydia Kruger. Runners on first and second. The pitch popped him up. Into left. Hugh ranging on back. She makes a grab at deep short. And that's 2 down. So an F8 and a P6. As up steps Pinkowski. Pinkowski only batting .253. Not the best start to her season either, but she has 11 ribbies and 3 home runs. The pitch. High. And Peterson had to reach on back there, and that's something that we've seen a lot. As the pitches from Stuck are not hitting where Peterson wants them. Peterson sets up away. The pitch. Way outside. 2-0.
See if Stuck can get her crew out of a jam here, as the Huskies, they're obviously the last 2 have been out, but they've been making work early here in the first.
The 2-0 to Pinkowski. Fouled it straight back. So Pinkowski's got the timing down. Looking more at Evie Stuck. She's gone 91 innings so far this season. She has 36 walks, 55 strikeouts, The pitch high, 3-1. Her opponent batting average is at 317. She has 8 wild pitches and 11 hit by pitch. Here it is. Walked her.
Yeah, and that's kind of the struggle Evie's kind of had most of the season. Well, from what we've seen, at least. 55 on the, or excuse me.
36.
36, excuse me. Read the wrong.
Hey, wrong. Strikeouts, walks.
It's all the same.
They're
thing.
close. Here comes Spa. The pitch. Hit her. No, they're going to say foul ball. It hit. They're going to say foul ball. It hit the bat. It caught the base of the bat. And that's a lucky break. Here comes Mitch Roberts to argue. He's going to just say, hey, can you pull on over that third? Okay, so the third base umpire also had hit the bat. Mitch Roberts arguing still. So everybody will go back to their positions, and it's an 0-1 count to Spa.
Yeah, we saw a couple instances like that this weekend, and really close calls.
But, hey, you go to that third base umpire, you get another ruling, and he says, yeah, it hit the bat as well. That one outside.
Yeah, those elbow guards are pretty snug, too, so it's kind of tough to kind of tell with that close proximity which one it got first.
I had the bat as well, though, so.
Yeah.
The pitch. Strike called on the outside corner, 1-2.
Good frame job there. That one looked just a bit outside, able to kind of reel that one in from the side, though.
Evie stuck. She's up to 29 pitches. 1-2 inside. Chopper, left side. Fielded Hugh, goes nowhere. Run scores. Infield hit for Madison Spa.
Yeah, maybe just didn't get a good grip on that one. It looked like she really struggled to kind of deer in the headlights look at short there. So, plus you have the speed. Pretty much it's hard to beat that when you have a mixture of just not able to grip that ball as well as the base running speed. So, interesting play there.
So Estrada scores and it's a 3-0 game. Bases are still loaded, 2 out. Brooke Boland up to bat. The pitch. Strike called inside. So we're up to 31 pitches right now for Evie Stuck. And she is stuck. Righty on lefty, the pitch. Outside. We're getting close to batting around here, only in the first inning. It's already 3-0 here on 97.5 Radio X. Ricky Klopkamp, Josh Wheeler. The pitch. That one's a little floater into center field, a base hit. It will fall. 1 run scores, 2 runs to score. The throw on over to third, not in time. And Boland will go to second base on the throw. Spa goes to third. It's a two-run double, I think, is how they're going to rule it. And it's going to be a conference out at the mound. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I was going to talk about the speed of Spa, but, Brooke Boland pretty much just showing her speed respectively as well, getting all the way to second base on that dribbler out to short.
So a pop-up falls behind Hugh. She can't catch it. She jammed her, too, a jam shot in the left center. And Hugh unable to reach it in time. So it's going to go down as a Brooke Boland single. And she'll advance to second base on a throw.
And here's the one player you do not want to step in the plate in this kind of a jam is Vanden Langenberg, top of the order here.
Yeah, we're going to bat around. That one missing. Or called strike, I should say. It's a late called strike. Stuck in a jam. They're going to call time. As the second baseman, Zarn, will have to tie her shoes. So we're hitting around here in the first inning. It's a 5-0 game. Vanden Langenberg, Weinberger, Estrada, and Pinkowski have all scored. That one fouled straight back. Let's go to 0-2 count. Bullpen still inactive for Crookston. The pitch. Fouled it off over the first base dugout again.
You got to wonder just
0-2.
maybe how much of this is just maybe inexperience, being you are a freshman and you face some tough competition, but you've also had some close losses against some really, really rough teams this year in the NSIC. So, yeah, it's Stuck's kind of in there in the fire with everything going on.
The Nebraska native hitter pitches, and she hit her. The Nebraska native hits Vanden Langenberg. That's another hit by pitch to her. First hit by pitch of this game. And the bases are once again juiced. As up steps Weinberger. Got a single her last time up in this inning. Heavy Stuck. Bases loaded, 2 down. 5-0 game. The pitch. Grounder left side. Hughes fields, sets, throws in time to end the inning. Huskies do a lot of damage.
5 runs on 6 hits.
5 runs on 6 hits. All 5 of those runs earned, no errors, and 4 left on base. As we go to the top of the second, we'll be right back. Huskies lead on 97.5 Radio X.
97.5 Radio X is now your home for St. Cloud Tech High School athletics.
Muhammad Youssef, and Youssef takes the shot and a save. Forced there by Kanan Hennon to push it over the bar. But
that means Tiger Athletics can be heard right here, from the court to the field, from the ice to the pitch. Your home for St. Cloud Tech Athletics is Radio X, including St. Cloud High School hockey, along with the Icebreakers.
Pass connects. Shot there, Carlson. Save, rebound, loose puck in the slot, and St. Cloud scores!
You can listen to us live or find us at 97.5radiox.com.
Going to be Grant, Peterson, and Zarn to lead off the top of the second inning. Huskies currently lead by a score of 5-0. Ricky Clovercamp, Josh Wheeler under the Husky Dome. That one's first pitch swinging, fouled it off over the first base dugout.
Shaylin Grant, 85 at-bats, 26 hits, 11 runs, 306 average. The sophomore's doing pretty good for herself this season in what's been a struggle so far for Crookston.
That one fouled straight back, timing good. It's going to be an 0-2 count nonetheless. Huskies, they've had a pretty good start to their season. But Golden Eagles, they're 12-23 overall. That one misses low. Makes it a 1-2 count. 12-23 overall, 3-7 inside the Northern Sun. As that one swung on, hit in the air, left side, going back and making the play. There is Vanden Langenberg, 1 down.
Number 2, Jordan Peterson.
Looking at the standings, you got Augustana at 10-2. They're sitting up top. Winona State, they're 8-2, right behind them. Then you got St. Cloud State, 9-3. Then Mankato, Duluth, Upper Iowa, Minot, SMSU, Concordia, Sioux Falls, Bemidji, and then finally Crookston. That one got away from Trinity Junker. Huskies, they were on a 7-game winning streak, or an 8-game winning streak, I should say, before falling to Concordia St. Paul in 2 games. That one fouled straight back. Look out. It's going to hit the ceiling. Foul ball.
Yeah, Huskies 9-1 after scoring in the first inning. So obviously the key for them, their success this year, has been just getting out in front of this game early, and that's exactly what they did with 5 unanswered here in the first inning. Now we're top second.
One. Chopper right side goes foul before it even gets to first base. Makes it a 1-2 count. Ricky Clovercamp, Josh Wheeler out here.
Yeah, the redshirt senior, Jordan Peterson, with .541 slugging percentage, 2 home runs, and 8 doubles on the season for Crookston.
The 1-2. Outside. 2-2.
Trees tried to pull that one in. It looked like she definitely looked close from my end, but not able to paint the corner.
Yeah, it just a bit outside.
Just a little bit.
Evens up the count 2 apiece. 1 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Off-speed action, it looked like.
Goes down swinging. 3rd strikeout for Junker. As up steps Zarn. 2 down in the top of the 2nd inning. 5-0 Huskies lead. On Radio X inside the Husky Dome. Boys men's baseball, they also won today, the Huskies did. Walked it off in the 2nd game. First pitch strike to Zarn.
Yeah, Dana Zarn, 67 at bats, 18 hits, 14 runs, 21 RBIs in that run as well.
Pitch. Inside. Did it hit her? Yes, it did hit her. It got Zarn.
Player number 6, Alyssa Stillman.
And that's their first base runner.
Yeah, wasn't sure where that one got her. Maybe the thigh, possibly. Couldn't quite see where that one got her.
That's Junker's 8th hit by pitch this season. So not many for her. Zarn at first. Stillman steps into the batter's box and pops out straight up into the air. There's the grab, and there's the out. Hit the ceiling, came back down, and it will be ruled an out. So, I mean, they face 4. They get all 3 out, and that will end the top half of the inning. We'll be right back. Huskies, they have up Estrada, Trees, and McFarland right after this.
Nolan Walker shoots barred down. Nolan Walker. He's got 2 now on the evening, and the Huskies, just like that, take the lead back.
Looking for your fill of St. Cloud State sports action?
He finds Roberts in the left corner. His 3 is up and good.
Another one. All your favorite St. Cloud State sports can be found at KVSC, Radio X, and the KVSC Sports Stream.
In the slot momentarily, and the Huskies score.
Huskies half of the 2nd inning. They're up 5-0. So we take a look around the NSIC quickly. Minnesota State Mankato, they beat Upper Iowa 8-1 in that game 1. Then SMSU and Wayne State, they're tied at the top of the 7th. The score is 4-4. Out there.
Yeah, Ricky, it looks like we have a pitching change here on the mound for Crookston. Nicole DeDen coming to the circle for the Golden Eagles.
Oh, that's interesting already.
Yeah, Evie Stuck pretty much just got all the offense that the Huskies needed out of her, I think, because they gave, 5 unanswered is a tough inning, and when you're a freshman, I think that's just when you kind of sit her down. She's got a lot of brighter days ahead, so maybe just go with the more experienced pitcher in DeDen.
So, yeah, it will be DeDen coming on in after Stuck goes 38 pitches.
7.19 ERA, so not super great on the season, but 0-2 record, 24.1 innings pitched, only 6 strikeouts in those 2 appearances.
So Evie Stuck, she only goes 1 inning, faces 10 at bats, gives up 6 hits, 5 runs, all of those runs earned, no walks, no strikeouts, or 1 walk, no strikeouts, excuse me. So here comes Nicole DeDen. You mentioned it, not a great ERA either. That one, first pitch, strike to Estrada, who singled and scored her last time up. The pitch. Whoa, off speed and made Estrada look like a goofball. Swung right through that. She did not see that one coming. She's smiling and chuckling to herself as it's the 0-2 count. Here it is. Line drive, left field, base hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Estrada will round first. She'll get into second base standing, and she'll hold up there.
Catcher, number 13, Sydney Freed.
Got all of it. Leadoff double, and Huskies right back to where they were.
And the hot hitting, hot bat for Estrada continues on as that's her second one of today.
Up steps Sydney Trees, single on an RBI her last time up. She also scored just back in the first inning. The pitch. Ball away.
That one a bit outside there on the red side of the plate. Good eye there by Trees to let that one by.
The pitch. Away again. 2-0. All of a sudden, Den finds herself in a hole 2-0 after the Estrada double to left center. The pitch at the eyes. Couldn't come back down. 3-0. And you'd hate to give up a 4-pitch walk here. .3-0 to Trees. The pitch. Did not get the take sign, and that one's fouled up and over towards Kelsey, the official scorer of tonight's game. And Ben running the NSIC network. 3-1 count to Sydney. Runner on second base. The pitch. Strike called at the knees. Trees thought it was low.
Painting the corner there with that one, and yeah, you said it. Full. I think we're full now.
Yeah, full. He fills up the count.
Saw a lot of that this weekend. Huskies making the other team's pitchers throw a lot of pitches.
Here it is. That's at the eyes, and that's a walk.
Third baseman, number 6, Haley McFarland.
First and second base. As up steps Haley McFarland, flew out to center last time up. In a very similar situation to this. Actually, the exact same situation to this. It was Trees at first and Estrada at second. That one misses. All of a sudden, Den, she's pitched 10 pitches and only 5 of them are strikes. The pitch. Peterson away. That one swung on, hit in the air to center. Coming on in and making the diving grab is Grant. A diving grab, and that's out number 1. McFarland can't buy a hit.
Yeah, what a catch there. Thought maybe that one was going to go down for a hit, but yeah, not a chance. As Grant's able to reel that one in.
Up steps Lydia Kruger. That one into right side of the infield, I should say. Zarn has it, makes the grab. It's an infield fly.
Center fielder, number 12, Alexandra Pinkowski.
So I'll go down as a pop-up to second base. Up steps Pinkowski. So far, McFarland and Kruger are the only one that are 0-4 today. Pinkowski doesn't have an at-bat yet. She walked her last time up. She walked and scored, I should say. First one missing outside. Second one, that one's popped straight up left side of the infield. Hugh under it. Hat grabs it. And that will go down.
No runs on
they get a 1-2-3 after the leadoff double and walk from Estrada and Trees. 2 hits, no runs, 2 left on base. We'll be right back. Huskies still lead by a score of 5-0 on 97.5 Radio X.
Malik clubs one into center. Wenzel going back, turns, still going, bombs away! It's Malik's second home run of the game.
Man, that Huskies baseball coverage sounds really good, but I don't know where I can find any more.
Colin, you seriously don't know where to get your Huskies baseball coverage?
No, I don't, Drew, but do you know?
You know, I could tell you, but let's let Lenny do it.
Hey, this is Lenny Walker, junior outfielder for St. Cloud State Baseball, and you're listening to the home of the Huskies, the KVSC Sports Stream.
Parfunak will step up into the batter's box. The right-hander facing the right-handed Trinity Junker. Only one base runner today so far. That was a hit by pitch. It'll be Parfunak, Mengel, and then Marcias at the top of the order. The pitch. Low and inside, ball one. Ricky Clovercamp, Josh Wheeler underneath the dome here on this rainy Tuesday afternoon for this doubleheader against Crookston. The pitch. At the eyes. 2-0. That's, I think, the first time she's been this much in a hole in a count before. The 2-0. There's their strike on the outside.
Redshirt sophomore does have 79 at-bats, 21 hits, and 9 runs on the season.
Pitch. Line drive left field. There's your base hit.
Right fielder, number 11.
Straight in the left field. Line drive right over the jumping Vanden Langenberg. It was way too high for her. As Bolin will range on in, make the play and throw back in. It's a single for Parfunak, the first hit that that Junker is allowed. As up steps Mengel. Looking over at Mengel, batting .276 this season. The pitch. Checks her swing, didn't go, ball one.
Yeah, only has 8 hits and 5 runs on the season for Crookston. So
only 29 at bats though, so
indeed,
not terrible. McFarland playing in at on the left side. Grounder to second base. It's way too slow and she biffs it. Lydia Kruger biffs the ball. Or did she? No, they're going to call out Parfunak on interference in the base path.
that is something you don't see every day, Ricky.
No, and it'll be called a fielder's choice. So that'll be FC, and then Parfunak will go down as a 4 unassisted. This pitch popped up, look out, and it comes back into the field of play after it hits the ceiling for strike 1 to Marcias. Marcias, she's only hitting .209 this season. Struck out her last time up. 0-1 count, swing it right through that one. It's an 0-2 count all of a sudden.
Yeah, Junker still kind of showing her composure, still for the most part able to kind of keep things in the zone, be able to establish her strike zone, still not getting too out of place with her pitches.
Calls time. We'll do this all over again. Mengel at first. Marcias in the batter's box, the left-handed batter box. The pitch. Lines that one into center field, ranging on over Pinkowski. She has it, 2 down.
Shortstop, number 26.
Up,
Huey.
up steps Sydney Hugh. She's 0 for 1 today as well, as she flew out to left her last time up.
Leads her team in on-base percentage, though, 444. Freshman.
Mengel at first. The pitch. Checks her swing. Did she go? Yes, she did, says the home plate umpire. Strike 1 will be called.
Sydney Hugh, 19 hits and 63 at-bats for the Golden Eagles. 302 average.
Outside. Looking back at some of these games for Crookston, they haven't had a game where the opponent scored below 5 since Minnesota State Moorhead. That was back on April 4th. The pitch. Strike called off speed. 1-2.
Yeah, which, Ricky, you and I talked about that. They've lost 10 in a row, Moorhead has, and honestly, that kind of puts things on a whole different scale with how this team has just struggled to produce much of anything this season as we mentioned, lost 6 straight already.
The pitch. Strike 3, got her looking. 4 strikeouts for Junker. And it will go down. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 3rd. It's going to be Spa, Bolin, and Vanden Langenberg right after this.
Malik clubs one into center. Wenzel going back, turns, still going, bombs away! It's Malik's 2nd home run of the game.
Man, that Huskies baseball coverage sounds really good, but I don't know where I can find any more.
Colin, you seriously don't know where to get your Huskies baseball coverage?
No, I don't, Drew, but do you know?
You know, I could tell you, but let's let Lenny do it.
Hey, this is Lenny Walker, junior outfielder for St. Cloud State Baseball, and you're listening to the home of the Huskies, the KVSC Sports Stream.
Leading off for the Huskies, it's Spa, and then you got Bolin and Vanden Langenberg. Spa, she singled, an infield single her last time up. Didn't even get past the base path before Hugh had to play it, and she didn't have a play anywhere.
Yeah, we talked about that a lot in the the first inning there, where they just put up a 5 spot.
That one's at the ankles, ball 1.
It's the speed that this team has. Spa, Bolin, doesn't matter. It seems like they know how to make their way around the bases, and it showed in that first inning for the Huskies. They have a lot of speed on their team.
That one catches the outside corner for strike 1. But yeah, you called it. That first inning, it all fell apart for Crookston early. After that, though, it's kind of cooled on down.
Yeah, Deden's able to kind of keep them at bay for the most part. The Huskies, at least so far. We'll see how this inning goes. His last one was a little rocky as well.
2-1, ground ball right side. That's fielded there by Parfunuk, and she'll step on the bag. Go down as a 3 unassisted. There's 1 out. Brooke Bolin steps up. She singled her last time up. In all that scoring in the first inning, there was no extra base hits. It was just a Brooke Bolin single that she advanced to second base on. Has scored more than 1 at a time. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner.
And that's kind of how the offense went this weekend for the Huskies. It was all about the small ball, and then once that second game against Mankato came around, you had back-to-back homers from Estrada as well as Vanden Langenberg.
That one's at the eyes, ball 1. Going back to that first game, though, a 5-0 loss to Minnesota State Mankato. Ranked 18th in the country, Minnesota State Mankato.
Correct.
They gave up 10 hits. Is that one called strike at the knees? 1-2 count.
Yeah, Kylie Thompson struggled in that first game, and it was pretty much had to pull her and get Emma.
That one's low and in the dirt. 2-2 count.
Emma Eichhoff in for her to try and get things. I believe it was Eichhoff or it was Kirkberg. I can't remember which one it was. But
he had Kylie Thompson going 2 innings. Yeah. Lauren Kirkberg went 2 innings. And then Emma Eichhoff finished it off. That one, strike 3 called on the outside corner. Got Bolin looking. And up steps Raven Vanden Langenberg, her 3rd time seeing the 3rd plate appearance, 2nd at bat, hopefully. Ward almost had a no-hitter that game against for Mankato, only allowing 2 hits. She had 3 walks, 13 strikeouts, an outstanding game for her. The pitch, hit her again.
First baseman, number 7.
Vanden Langenberg hit again. And you got a man on with just 2 outs. Dedens, she's up to 24 pitches.
Yeah, you mentioned that 5-0 game. Vanden Langenberg was actually the only player with those 2 hits in that game as the Huskies couldn't figure out Mackenzie Ward all those 7 innings, and she's one of the top pitchers in the SIC for a good reason. So definitely a different case here tonight.
Pitch, Vanden Langenberg goes, throwing down to second base, not in time. Stolen base for Vanden Langenberg. That pitch was a ball to Holly Weinberger. Grounded out to short her last time up. That was last inning. 2 at-bats. This is her 3rd at-bat. Stolen base to Vanden Langenberg. That's her 14th on 14 attempts. Pitch outside. Ball 2. All of a sudden, we're getting up in the pitch count for Deden. She's up 26 currently. I mean, she's at average for what you'd want to start her. The pitch, line foul down the right field line.
Yeah, we're talking about the Huskies' play presence. They've been able to kind of, establish themselves at the plate, but not taking too many chances on some outside pitches, and it's kind of been vice versa, where it hasn't worked out in their favor defensively as well. But working various pitchers like Brianna Olsen and Mackenzie Ward over the weekend to 100-plus pitches per game was something.
That one's fouled on the third base line and into the bullpen of Crookston. 2-2 count, evening it up. Ricky Klopkamp, Josh Wheeler out here. As we continue looking around the league currently. Wayne State, they beat SMSU. That one's pitched away into the backstop. He'll be out of play, and it will advance Vanden Langenberg 1. That's another wild pitch. And for Deden, that's only her 3rd of the season. But going back, Wayne State, they beat SMSU 5-4. And then Minnesota State, they're currently winning game 2 as that one's grounded right side. Field Zarn goes to first. There's out number 3. But Minnesota State, they lead 2-0 out in Iowa. At this game, the Huskies, they lead 5-0 after 3 innings of play. We'll be right back. You're listening to Husky Softball on 97.5 Radio X.
97.5 Radio X is now your home for St. Cloud Tech High School athletics.
Mohammed Youssef, and Youssef takes the shot and a save. Forced there by Kanan Hennon to push it over the bar.
That means Tiger Athletics can be heard right here, from the court to the field, from the ice to the pitch. Your home for St. Cloud Tech Athletics is Radio X, including St. Cloud High School hockey, along with the Icebreakers.
Pass connects. Shot there, Carlson. Save, rebound, loose puck in the slot, and St. Cloud scores!
You can listen to us live or find us at 97.5radiox.com.
Junker is back out there for 4th inning of work. It's going to be Avalos, Grant, and Peterson. Avalos struck out looking her last time up. Huskies, they lead 5-0 in this game. The pitch. Grounder, left side, fielded. Throw to first in time for McFarland. Out number 1. First pitch swinging, first pitch out.
Definitely something you don't see a whole lot of from Avalos, as she's leading her team right now in average and pretty much been one of the few shining spots of this just kind of middle of the road season that Crookston's have been having. But yeah, first pitch swinging, able to ground out via Junker.
Pitch from Grant, pitch from Junker outside to Grant. 1-0. Junker on her 30-odd pitches now. That one's at the hands, ball 2. Coming into this at-bat, there's 37 pitches, 27 strikes. Now there's 39 pitches, still 27 strikes. So not a bad ratio currently. The pitch. Checks her swing, doesn't matter. It's still a strike on the inside. A little bit of action current out in NSIC really, but not much. That one grounded left side foul. In a bit, at 3 o'clock, you have SMSU and Wayne State for game 2. Then you also have Sioux Falls and Augustana, as well as Concordia St. Paul and Winona starting up. They should have already started, but they're not yet. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Way outside. Goes down.
Number 6, Jordan.
5 strikeouts for Junker.
2.
And that's not a pitch you want to swing at, Mr. Wheeler.
Yeah, you mentioned that. That was kind of out of the zone just a little bit. But yeah, she's doing great now, nearing the 40.
Chop foul.
Nearing the 40 mark for pitch count, so she's not really breaking a whole lot of sweat outside of a couple of clunks here and there. She's been doing pretty good so far for the Huskies.
Up to an official count of 43 pitches now. Of those, 31 are strikes. 2 out. Top of the 4th. The pitch. Fly ball, center field. Pinkowski. Hat. Or glove to hat, makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 inning, go the Crookston Eagles. We'll be right back. Coming up next, it's going to be Estrada, Trees, and McFarland.
97.5 Radio X is now your home for St. Cloud Tech High School athletics.
Mohammed Youssef, and Youssef takes the shot and a save. Forced there by Kanan Hennon to push it over the bar. But
that means Tiger Athletics can be heard right here, from the court to the field, from the ice to the pitch. Your home for St. Cloud Tech Athletics is Radio X, including St. Cloud High School hockey, along with the Icebreakers.
Pass connects. Shot there, Carlson. Save, rebound, loose puck in the slot, and St. Cloud scores!
You can listen to us live or find us at 97.5radiox.com.
I think we're going to have some substitutions here, Mr. Wheeler, as the umpires come on over to talk to Kelsey Whaley, the official scorer. So we're going to wait to get those.
Huskies designated player number 18, Jasmine Estrada.
Jasmine Estrada gets the at-bat here. So we're done with warm-ups as we wait still for those adjustments out in the outfield. I didn't know what exactly happened. It's going to be Gambea in at short, taking out Hugh. Ariana Gambea. That one swung on ground ball. Zarn Field sets those to first. First pitch swinging for Estrada. First pitch out.
The catcher, number 13.
Sub Sydney Trees. Trees walked her last time up. You also have in left field now, Marcius is out, Blomdahl's in. So just 2 adjustments. Interesting to see this early. Only the bottom of the 4th, the pitch. Fouled off, look out. Almost hit someone right in the head over there on the scores table. Almost hits the PA announcer. It's Trees goes down early in this count, 0-1.
Ricky, seeing how the first inning went, it seems to definitely change for the most part for this team, as Deden's be able to kind of neutralize the Huskies offense for the most part. They did have a couple runners in the second, but definitely a different pace now.
Low evens the count up at 1 apiece. So Gambala, yeah, it comes into short. Blomdahl out and left. As I double check everything. Sydney Trees The pitch. In the dirt, got away from Den. 2-1, or 3-1, I should say.
Got to check all the bases, Ricky. Got to check all the
Oh,
bases.
well. Hey, you don't even have a scorer's book. That one misses inside. Walked her. 2 straight walks for Sydney Trees.
Haley McFarland.
As up steps Haley McFarland. She's 0 for 2 today. 2 flyouts to center. And the last time she was up, it was a fly out to the center fielder Grant, who made a diving effort and made the grab. So, can't buy a hit. The pitch. Strike right down Broadway. Then she's up to 37 pitches now. Here it is. Straight up, look out, comes right back down off the ceiling. Almost faster than it went up.
I know we talked about the yellow color of the ball, but it looks like they even lost it somewhere in the roof as well.
Oh, with the lights, it kind of throws a little bit of a tint on it.
It does.
High and throw back over to first from Peterson is not in time, is getting back in time as Sydney Trees, ball 1. One, 2. Line drive foul down the third baseline. Right over the head of head coach Mitch Roberts. Don't want to hit your first year head coach.
Not at all. Phenomenal job so far by Roberts. It's
yeah, a little bit of
12-game win streak before this weekend. And
yeah, and different than what we saw from Paul Uren. That one's popped straight up into the ceiling, coming back down and making the grab. Is Zarn out at second base. There's out number 2. It'll go down as a P4. There's up steps Lydia Kruger. The other 0 for today. Popped out to short, popped out to second. Below the knees. Mr. Wheeler looking ahead here for both these Crookston Golden Eagles and the Huskies. Crookston, after this little series today, they go down to Mankato on Friday and then to Concordia on Saturday. So that's going to be a tough series for them. That one, ground ball left side, base hit. Here comes the runner around second. No, she'll hold up right there. It does Trees. So Kruger gets her first hit. We're up to 44 pitches as up steps Minkowski. But going back to that, that's going to be a tough little stretch here. You got Mankato and Concordia. You got Huskies, Mankato, Concordia. That is a death blow to a team that was losing 6 in a row before going into this game.
Yeah, indeed. It's going to be a tough run, a tough little hill to climb for Crookston going into the next couple of series. But
strike 2 to Pinkowski outside.
I can tell you, I did see firsthand how great Mankato is, both offensively and with their pitching. So that's going to be a tough hill to climb, especially for this Crookston team.
That one, ground ball left side under the third baseman Avalos, but just goes foul, says the home plate umpire.
That's as close as it gets, too.
And that looked almost exactly over third base, but it must have just cut foul at the last second. So still an 0-2 count to Pinkowski. Popped up to short her last time up. The pitch. Ball outside. So 1-2 count now. 2 outs, runners on first and second. The pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Den, she's getting up to 50. I have her unofficially at 49. Here it is. Fouled off into the first base dugout. And trying to make the play there was a Husky.
It's a Brooke Bolin.
Yeah, Brooke Bolin trying to grab it with the helmet, just can't do it. We need to get Ben Oswalski a glove over there.
Correct.
Have him make the play.
It's getting close. It's getting close.
2-2, the pitch. Fly ball, but foul, very foul. She got all of it. Just a little ahead of it was Pinkowski. You'll do it all over again, still 2-2. What a battle.
Pinkowski does have 3 homers on the season, so she does have a little bit of power to her.
The 2-2. Swung on. That's going to be into left field. That's going to drop. Trees will round third, and she'll score easily standing. And it's 6-0 Huskies. Pinkowski, an RBI single into right left.
Yeah, that one just a slow floater out to left field. Nothing you can really do about that one. As they are playing a deep field here at the in the dome. But rightfully so. This Huskies team has the power hitters coming up here as we start to work our way through the lineup yet again.
That was a 7-pitch at bat there, as Cole Hain will come on in for Spa. To pinch hit. Sophie Colhane, first pitch, strike down Broadway. We're up to 53 pitches now for Deden. The pitch in the dirt.
Yeah, Colhane went 1 for 3 in game 2 on Sunday against, Saturday against Concordia St. Paul.
Pitch high, lines that one into left, but playable for Blomdahl. Makes the grab. That'll go down as an L7. They get 1
No errors, 2 runs left on base after
on
4
2
pitches.
hits.
Your Huskies 6.
2 left on base. It's a new score line, 6-0 after 4. You're listening to Husky Softball on 97.5 Radio X.
Are you looking for where to find live Huskies women's soccer? Then the KVSC Sports Stream is the place for you.
Marion is there, and she scores! Majewski placed it in front of the net, and Hannah Marion's got the winner in overtime.
Tune in all season long as the Huskies battle for a spot in the NSIC playoffs.
From Sally Nelson pushing this one forward. Long run from Marion. Marion into the box with the right foot, and she scores!
Zarn, Stillman, and Parfenic due up next, but looks to be that we're getting a couple more subs. The Spa will go back out into right, I believe, as Kelsey gets a couple different adjustments here.
For 16, Dana Zarn.
We look out into that outfield. I brought my eyeglasses today. It is going to be Spa back out there, I do believe. Yeah. So Colhane will come back out. No adjustments to be made for the Huskies. Still Zarn Pafunik, or Zarn Stillman Pafunik. Zarn got hit by a pitcher last time up. That was back in the second inning. 6-0 Huskies lead in the top of the 5th. Ricky Clarkamp, Josh Wheeler out here. Pitch. Lines that one fair down the third base line. That one's going to go off the umpire into left field. Throwing over to second base. They're going to go back to first in a diving effort there from Zarn to get back to first. She was almost caught in a rundown. But Zarn thought about the double. It hit the umpire. If it didn't hit that umpire, it would have been a clean double. But that umpire was exactly where he was supposed to be. And for the first time this game, second time this game, The Golden Eagles have their first man aboard. Outside ball 1.
Yeah, that was just an awkward bounce off the official on the left on the third baseline there. Nothing you can really do about that one. Almost got caught going for 2, biting off more than she could chew there. But, yeah, runners on first.
1-0 count, the pitch. Lines that one into left field. That one's down, and it's going to be a base hit. Bowen goes on over there to cut it off. And all of a sudden, your first 2 men are aboard, or ladies are aboard, with no one out. As up steps Parfunik. Singled her last time up. Then she got called on interference in the base path for the out. Here it is. Shows bunt. She does bunt. It's caught there by Trees. Throws over to first. Gets the out there. A double play by Sydney Trees.
Great wherewithal there for Sydney Trees to grab that one and chuck it over to first. Good job there by her.
So that will go down as P2, and then it'll go down as doubled off at first. So it'll be a popped into double play. And then it'll be a 2-3 on Stillman. And there are 2 outs. Up steps Mangle. And all of a sudden you're just out of the jam just like that. That bunt was not a good bunt. She got way underneath it. And then Sydney Trees, good reaction time with the field, goes over to first and makes a grab. Look out, that one almost... That backstop wasn't there. I'd have been in trouble. Now that's strike 1. Or strike 2. The pitch. Ball throws back over to second base. Not in time. Trees trying to get all the outs this inning. Try to catch Zarn.
Yeah, she's got a cannon. It's not. I'm not gonna try and ever steal a base on Sydney Trees. She can sling that ball like no other. So definitely got to watch out for her, especially at second base. She's got a cannon just to toss it all the way out there.
The pitch. Checks her swing. Did she go? Yes, she did. 1-2 count. Trees is up to 51 pitches. She's doing outstanding, efficient work. The pitch. Popped straight up behind us.
Almost hit you.
Oh, you know what? It didn't, so we're good.
Not sure what I would have been able to do to save you because that happened really fast.
Yeah, no, that one. That's why I like being at Selke instead of here. 1-2 again. The pitch. Fouled off again. Hits the light stand right to our left. And it's still a 1-2 count. Good battle here from Mangle. Grounded into a fielder's choice her last time up as it hit Perfenic. Thought it was Kruger booting it, but it wasn't. One, 2 to Mangle. Trying to stay alive. Score 1 run here in this inning, hopefully. 6-0 Huskies lead. The pitch. Chopper right in front of the plate. Fielded Trees to first. Got her. 2-3 ends the inning.
Good play there by Trees, beating out the speedy Mango, the freshman, down the line there to try and get the third out. You mentioned it. She got all 3 outs pretty much on her own.
No runs, 2 hits. They strand 1. Huskies still lead 6-0. We'll be right back. You're listening to Husky Softball on Radio X.
Nolan Walker shoots bar down. Nolan Walker. He's got 2 now on the evening, and the Huskies, just like that, take the lead back.
Looking for your fill of St. Cloud State sports action?
He finds Roberts in the left corner. His 3 is up and good.
Another one.
All your favorite St. Cloud State sports can be found at KVSC Radio X, and the KVSC Sports Stream.
In the slot momentarily, and the Huskies score!
Nothing Huskies lead. We go into the bottom of the 6th inning here. It's going to be Bolin, Vanden Langenberg, and Weinberger to bat this inning. I think we got a couple more defensive substitutions here.
Leading off for the Huskies in the bottom of the 5th inning, left fielder Rick Bolin.
I think it's going to be Marcius is now in center for Grant. So that's interesting. It's a different Marcius too than the one that was in. Leah Marcius will come on in instead of Hannah Marcius that was batting. The pitch showing bunt is Bolin right back up to the pitcher. Throw over to first is not in time. Brooke Bolin a bunt single.
There's that speed again for Brooke Bolin, able to beat that one out. Good job by her. That's about as close as it gets at first there, but good job by Brooke Bolin beating that one out.
We're up to 56 pitches now for Deden. Pitch missing low, throwing over to second base, not in time. Bolin steals second. She'll go all the way to third. She's in there safely.
Man, she's fast.
And she is quick. She is very quick.
Yeah, that ball was still pretty deep out there. I was questioning if maybe she was even going to maybe try for it. She's got a lot of speed.
So it'll be a stolen base, and she'll take third on the throwing error by the catcher. So that'll go down as an E2. That one missing. That one's a wild pitch, and Bolin scores. On a wild pitch, I think is what it's going to be ruled as. Yeah, it's going to be a wild pitch, and it's 7-0. In Vanden Langenberg, it's already 2-0 in the count. And just like that, Huskies get their first one from first on get the first on a bunt. That one hits the batter. And Vanden Langenberg is hit for the 3rd straight at bat.
First baseman Holly Weinberger.
Again. But a bunt single for Bolin, steals second base, advances to third on the error, and then scores on the wild pitch. So it won't be an earned run,
yeah, I think
to say the least.
I think we're
or it is going to be an earned run, yeah.
I think we're starting to see it unravel again here for Crookston. They've had a few quiet innings, and now I think Huskies are finally waking their bats again.
Vanden Langenberg fakes to go over to second. She'll hold up.
I'd say waking your bats as in get hit by a pitch for a 3rd time in the game and able to steal a base a couple times.
Steal a base,
yeah.
Advance to third on an error.
That's as small ball as it gets, Ricky. It's as small ball as it gets.
Holly Weinberger up to bat. She's 1 for 3 today. That one pops up in right field. Going back at the wall. It's down, and it'll go off the wall. 1 run will go score as here comes Vanden Langenberg from first. And Weinberger lost track of the ball, and she holds up as second with a double. She could have gone all the way to third. And that will do it for the game, I do believe, as that will be the run rule. 9 runs. That will end it. I guess it's a walk-off double. You could call it 8-0 will be your final after 5 innings. Huskies run rule the University of Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles. Mr. Wheeler.
Yeah.
It all came apart.
It unraveled very quickly in that last inning for Crookston. They were doing good. Deden had a good few solid innings, was able to keep her composure and maintain this Huskies offense, and just some bad fielding situations as well as just a couple unlucky bounces, and right there you have Huskies have the tilt right away, and they took full advantage of it. And honestly, we talked about it at the beginning of the game. Speed kills with this Huskies team. They have a lot of speed on their team, and that was a big reason why they were able to get players on base. They've been doing it all season long. They've been able to have one of the better on-base percentages, I think, collectively as a team in the NSIC, and it showed today. Granted, you're not going up against the Augustanas or the Mankato's or any of that, but it's how this Huskies team is able to do so well, and we saw it right there. They were able to produce a ton of offense in a hurry, both in the first as well as the bottom of the fifth. And yeah, they did their damage when they needed to, and 8-0 final score. We'll go on to game 2.
As we get ready to close the book on this game, looking at this one, the loss will go to Evie Stuck, I do believe. You have to give it to her. The win will go to Trinity Junker. Evie Stuck, she went 1 innings pitched. She faced 11 batters, and she had allowed 6 hits, 5 runs. All those 5 runs were earned, and she also had 1 walk. Nicole Deden, she'll get credited for just 3 innings of work, 5 hits allowed, 3 runs. All 3 of those runs were earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout on 14 at-bats that she faced in that game. Meanwhile, Trinity Junker, she gets the dub. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, 5 strikeouts on 17 at-bats, no walks, no runs, so no earned runs as well. Mr. Josh Wheeler, if you could pick out a star of this game, who would it be?
Sadly, I mean, it's going to sound, well, yeah, Brooke Bolin, by far.
Brooke Bolin?
She was able to produce big time, and she was able to use her speed to her advantage, obviously, and was able to put up some points for the Huskies, and she's been a key component both defensively and offensively for this team, especially over this past weekend. So
I might go with Holly Wyatt or Trinity Junker. You know, go with the safe answer here for my star of the game. 5 innings pitched, only 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, not a bad start at all, not a bad go of it at all. And the Huskies, they will now advance up. They're 22-12, 10-3 inside the NSIC. Now Crookston, they will go down to 12-24. They're now 3-8 inside the NSIC. First pitch was around 152. The final run was scored at about 3:05. Doing the math here, Mr. Wheeler, that'll equate out to an hour and 13 minutes of game time for this one.
Indeed.
So that will close the book on this game. Huskies, they win 8-0. They have 11 hits, no errors. Crookston, they fall, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. When we come back, it'll be time for game 2 between the Crookston Golden Eagles and the Huskies, and it will be Josh Wheeler leading the way through that one. We'll be back. You're listening to Husky Softball on 97.5 KVEX St. Cloud.
97.5 Radio X is now your home for St. Cloud Tech High School athletics.
Mohamed Youssef, and Youssef takes the shot and a save. Forced there by Kanan Hennon to push it over the bar, but
that means Tiger Athletics can be heard right here, from the court to the field, from the ice to the pitch. Your home for St. Cloud Tech Athletics is Radio X, including St. Cloud High School hockey, along with the Icebreakers.
Pass connects, shot there, Carlson, save, rebound, loose puck in the slot, and St. Cloud scores!
You can listen to us live or find us at 97.5radiox.com.
And I'll do it. Huskies win the first ever North Star Cup.
KVSC is looking for new volunteers in our sports department. If you love sports and want an opportunity to get closer to your favorite teams, the KVSC sports department is the place for you.
Kosla back up to Proud. Big slap shot, scores! Goal number 2 for Ethan Proud.
By joining the KVSC sports department, you will not only receive a great addition to your resume, but you will meet the future of the industry and gain on-the-job experience in broadcasting.
I think he has taken over not necessarily a leadership role, but the role as the focal point on the team, and I think the team does know that.
For more information on how to join KVSC, you can call us at 320-308-3066 or visit our website, kvsc.org.
Gets the ball on the advance, has an open 3 for the record. Goal, baby! Lexi Peterman has 41!
The KVSC Sports Department. Get in the game.
Return now by UMC.
Omen dumps it over on 2. Tying the game at 25. Omen, do the thing you do so well.
Backdoor look shot, scores! Jimmy Murray buries it, and the Huskies are back up 5-4. And I'll do it. Huskies win the first ever North Star Cup.
You enjoy listening to St. Cloud State sports coverage as much as the sports department enjoys bringing it to you. And where else are you going to find top-notch coverage of St. Cloud State hockey, football, basketball, and volleyball, or the award-winning shows like Husky Sports Friday? And none of it would be possible without your donations. Your donations help pay for new equipment that we use to improve the quality and increase the quantity of the games that we bring to you. And you can donate anytime by going to kvsc.org and clicking on the Donate tab.
You're live in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, sounds like it's time for me to get to work. Welcome into Husky Studios. This is Husky Sports Friday.
Nolan Walker shoots, bar down, Nolan Walker. He's got 2 now on the evening, and the Huskies, just like that, take the lead back.
Looking for your fill of St. Cloud State sports action?
He finds Roberts in the left corner. His 3 is up and good.
Another one.
All your favorite St. Cloud State sports can be found at KVSC, Radio X, and the KVSC Sports Stream.
In the slot momentarily, and the Huskies score!
Oh my God. Caleb, I can't find the score of the Husky game anywhere. Do you know what the score is?
Yeah, of course. It's 4-2.
What? How do you know that?
Oh, wait. Did I say 4-2? I meant 5-2. Blake Lazat just netted his second of the game.
Let's go Huskies. All right, but how do you know this?
All you have to do is follow KVSC Hockey. They tweet live from all the Husky games.
That's unreal. Do they only update the scores?
No, they don't only update you about the scores. They also update you on penalties, and they're even interactive with all the fans that tweeted them during the games.
That's crazy. How do I get in on that action?
So, all you have to do is follow KVSC Hockey on Twitter, and you can be in on the action today.
I think I know who's getting my next follow.
97.5 Radio X is now your home for St. Cloud Tech High School athletics.
Muhammad Youssef, and Youssef takes the shot and a save. Forced there by Kanan Hennon to push it over the bar.
That means Tiger Athletics can be heard right here, from the court to the field, from the ice to the pitch. Your home for St. Cloud Tech Athletics is Radio X, including St. Cloud High School hockey, along with the Icebreakers.
Pass connects, shot there, Carlson. Save, rebound, loose puck in the slot, and St. Cloud scores!
You can listen to us live or find us at 97.5radiox.com.
And I'll do it. Huskies win the first ever North Star Cup.
KVSC is looking for new volunteers in our sports department. If you love sports and want an opportunity to get closer to your favorite teams, the KVSC sports department is the place for you.
Kosla back up to Proud. Big slap shot, scores! Goal number 2 for Ethan Proud.
By joining the KVSC sports department, you will not only receive a great addition to your resume, but you will meet the future of the industry and gain on-the-job experience in broadcasting.
I think he has taken over not necessarily a leadership role, but the role as the focal point on the team, and I think the team does know that.
For more information on how to join KVSC, you can call us at 320-308-3066 or visit our website, kvsc.org.
Gets the ball on the advance, has an open 3 for the record. Goal, baby! Lexi Peterman has 41.
The KVSC Sports Department. Get in the game.
Return now by UMC.
Omen dumps it over on 2. Tying the game at 25. Omen, do the thing you do so well.
Backdoor look shot, scores! Jimmy Murray buries it, and the Huskies are back up 5-4. And I'll do it. Huskies win the first ever North Star Cup.
You enjoy listening to St. Cloud State sports coverage as much as the sports department enjoys bringing it to you. And where else are you going to find top-notch coverage of St. Cloud State hockey, football, basketball, and volleyball, or the award-winning shows like Husky Sports Friday? And none of it would be possible without your donations. Your donations help pay for new equipment that we use to improve the quality and increase the quantity of the games that we bring to you. And you can donate anytime by going to kvsc.org and clicking on the Donate tab.
You're live in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, sounds like it's time for me to get to work. Welcome into Husky Studios. This is Husky Sports Friday.
Nolan Walker shoots, bar down, Nolan Walker. He's got 2 now on the evening, and the Huskies, just like that, take the lead back.
Looking for your fill of St. Cloud State sports action?
He finds Roberts in the left corner. His 3 is up and good.
Another one.
All your favorite St. Cloud State sports can be found at KVSC, Radio X, and the KVSC Sports Stream.
In the slot momentarily, and the Huskies score!
Oh my God, Caleb, I can't find the score of the Husky game anywhere. Do you know what the score is?
Yeah, of course. It's 4-2.
What? How do you know that?
Oh, wait. Did I say 4-2? I meant 5-2. Blake Lazat just netted his second of the game.
Let's go Huskies. All right, but how do you know this?
All you have to do is follow KVSC Hockey. They tweet live from all the Husky games.
That's unreal. Do they only update the scores?
No, they don't only update you about the scores. They also update you on penalties, and they're even interactive with all the fans that tweeted them during the games.
That's crazy. How do I get in on that action?
So, all you have to do is follow KVSC Hockey on Twitter, and you can be in on the action today.
I think I know who's getting my next follow.
97.5 Radio X is now your home for St. Cloud Tech High School athletics.
Muhammad Youssef, and Youssef takes the shot and a save. Forced there by Kanan Hennon to push it over the bar, but
That means Tiger Athletics can be heard right here, from the court to the field, from the ice to the pitch. Your home for St. Cloud Tech Athletics is Radio X, including St. Cloud High School hockey, along with the Icebreakers.
Pass connects, shot there, Carlson. Save, rebound, loose puck in the slot, and St. Cloud scores!
You can listen to us live or find us at 97.5radiox.com.
And I'll do it. Huskies win the first ever North Star Cup.
KVSC is looking for new volunteers in our sports department. If you love sports and want an opportunity to get closer to your favorite teams, the KVSC sports department is the place for you.
Kosla back up to Proud. Big slap shot, scores! Goal number 2 for Ethan Proud.
By joining the KVSC sports department, you will not only receive a great addition to your resume, but you will meet the future of the industry and gain on-the-job experience in broadcasting.
I think he has taken over not necessarily a leadership role, but the role as the focal point on the team, and I think the team does know that.
For more information on how to join KVSC, you can call us at 320-308-3066 or visit our website, kvsc.org.
Gets the ball on the advance, has an open 3 for the record. Boom, baby! Lexi Peterman has 41.
The KVSC Sports Department. Get in the game.
Return now by UNC. Omen dumps it over on 2. Tying the game at 25. Omen, do the thing you do so well.
Backdoor look shot, scores! Jimmy Murray buries it. And the Huskies are back up 5-4. And I'll do it. Huskies win the first ever North Star Cup.
You enjoy listening to St. Cloud State sports coverage as much as the sports department enjoys bringing it to you. And where else are you going to find top-notch coverage of St. Cloud State hockey, football, basketball, and volleyball, or the award-winning shows like Husky Sports Friday? And none of it would be possible without your donations. Your donations help pay for new equipment that we use to improve the quality and increase the quantity of the games that we bring to you. And you can donate anytime by going to kvsc.org and clicking on the Donate tab.
You're live in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, sounds like it's time for me to get to work. Welcome into Husky Studios. This is Husky Sports Friday.
Nolan Walker shoots, bar down, Nolan Walker. He's got 2 now on the evening, and the Huskies, just like that, take the lead back.
Looking for your fill of St. Cloud State sports action?
he finds Roberts in the left corner. His 3 is up and good.
Another one.
All your favorite St. Cloud State sports can be found at KVSC, Radio X, and the KVSC Sports Stream.
In the slot momentarily, and the Huskies score!
Oh my God, Caleb, I can't find the score of the Husky game anywhere. Do you know what the score is?
Yeah, of course. It's 4-2.
What? How do you know that?
Oh, wait. Did I say 4-2? I meant 5-2. Blake Lazat just netted his second of the game.
Let's go Huskies. All right, but how do you know this?
All you have to do is follow KVSC Hockey. They tweet live from all the Husky games.
That's unreal. Do they only update the scores?
No, they don't only update you about the scores. They also update you on penalties, and they're even interactive with all the fans that tweeted them during the games.
That's crazy. How do I get in on that action?
So, all you have to do is follow KVSC Hockey on Twitter, and you can be in on the action today.
I think I know who's getting my next follow.
97.5 Radio X is now your home for St. Cloud Tech High School athletics.
Muhammad Youssef, and Youssef takes the shot and a save. Forced there by Kanan Hennon to push it over the bar, but a
That means Tiger Athletics can be heard right here, from the court to the field, from the ice to the pitch. Your home for St. Cloud Tech Athletics is Radio X, including St. Cloud High School hockey, along with the Icebreakers.
Pass connects. Shot there, Carlson. Save, rebound, loose puck in the slot, and St. Cloud scores!
You can listen to us live or find us at 97.5radiox.com.
And I'll do it. Huskies win the first ever North Star Cup.
KVSC is looking for new volunteers in our sports department. If you love sports and want an opportunity to get closer to your favorite teams, the KVSC sports department is the place for you.
Kosla, back up to Proud. Big slam shot, scores! Goal number 2 for Ethan Proud.
By joining the KVSC sports department, you will not only receive a great addition to your resume, but you will meet the future of the industry and gain on-the-job experience in broadcasting.
I think he has taken over not necessarily a leadership role, but the role as the focal point on the team, and I think the team does know that.
For more information on how to join KVSC, you can call us at 320-308-3066 or visit our website, kvsc.org.
Gets the ball on the advance, has an open 3 for the record. Boom, baby! Lexi Peterman has 41.
The KVSC Sports Department. Get in the game.
Return now by UMC. Omen dumps it over on 2. Tying the game at 25. Omen, do the thing you do so well.
Backdoor look shot, scores! Jimmy Murray buries it. And the Huskies are back up 5-4. And I'll do it. Huskies win the first ever North Star Cup.
You enjoy listening to St. Cloud State sports coverage as much as the sports department enjoys bringing it to you. And where else are you going to find top-notch coverage of St. Cloud State hockey, football, basketball, and volleyball, or the award-winning shows like Husky Sports Friday? And none of it would be possible without your donations. Your donations help pay for new equipment that we use to improve the quality and increase the quantity of the games that we bring to you. And you can donate anytime by going to kvsc.org and clicking on the Donate tab.
You're live in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, sounds like it's time for me to get to work. Welcome into Husky Studios. This is Husky Sports Friday.
Nolan Walker shoots, bar down, Nolan Walker. He's got 2 now on the evening, and the Huskies, just like that, take the lead back.
Looking for your fill of St. Cloud State sports action?
He finds Roberts in the left corner. His 3 is up and good.
Another one.
All your favorite St. Cloud State sports can be found at KVSC, Radio X, and the KVSC Sports Stream.
In the slot momentarily, and the Huskies score!
Oh, my God. Caleb, I can't find the score of the Husky game anywhere. Do you know what the score is?
Yeah, of course. It's 4-2.
What? How do you know that?
Oh, wait. Did I say 4-2? I meant 5-2. Blake Lazat just netted his second of the game.
Let's go Huskies. All right, but how do you know this?
All you have to do is follow KVSC Hockey. They tweet live from all the Husky games.
That's unreal. Do they only update the scores?
No, they don't only update you about the scores. They also update you on penalties, and they're even interactive with all the fans that tweeted them during the games.
That's crazy. How do I get in on that action?
So, all you have to do is follow KVSC Hockey on Twitter, and you can be in on the action today.
I think I know who's getting my next follow.
Hey Jake, I want to listen to the Huskies volleyball match today, but I don't know where to go. Can you help me out?
Of course, Ricky. You can find the Huskies all season long on the KVSC Sports Stream. Just go to kvsc.org/sports and click the link at the top of the screen.
Awesome. It's time to tune on in.
Kirschner receives the serve. Torvey, left pin swing! Oh my goodness, Lindsay Rachel. Shooting on to 6. Finds the floor, and St. Cloud ties it up. Haberlin, here comes Foley. Yes, sir! Bullseye!
Off the hands of Ern, puts it down. That was Phoebe Rossi. Shimmin to Rossi, and good day to you, sir. 23-14. Rachel goes off speed. Byer with a great dig to keep it alive for Michigan Tech. Now Torvey goes off speed. Byer again!
Chad Bregelman now 100 wins in his career as head coach of St. Cloud State.
Hello, this is Chad Bregelman, head volleyball coach of the St. Cloud State Huskies, and you're listening to Huskies Volleyball on the KVSC Sports Stream. Go Huskies.
Coming this Friday at 12:30, The Undertaker and John Cena.
Wait, what did you say, Drew?
This headlining event is at KVSC Studios.
No, Drew, that's when Sidelines is on. Did you really try to schedule a main event during Sidelines right here on KVSC?
Sidelines?
Yeah, where we talk about things like
Ryan Suter's patience as a D-man are what makes him in the top 5 of the NHL.
Or
he's got all the talent in the world in weapons.
So then why aren't they in the playoffs?
And
once Carson Wentz got hurt, I just assumed it was a home field advantage all the way through to the Super Bowl for the
I did it as well.
Because I don't see them winning.
You can catch all of this live every Friday at 12:30 only on pay-per-view.
Drew, cut it with the wrestling promo. Sidelines isn't on pay-per-view. It's right here on 88.1 FM KVSC every Friday at 12:30.
And I'll do it. Huskies win the first ever North Star Cup.
KVSC is looking for new volunteers in our sports department. If you love sports and want an opportunity to get closer to your favorite teams, the KVSC sports department is the place for you.
Kosla, back up to Proud. Big slap shot, scores! Goal number 2 for Ethan Proud.
By joining the KVSC sports department, you will not only receive a great addition to your resume, but you will meet the future of the industry and gain on-the-job experience in broadcasting.
I think he has taken over not necessarily a leadership role, but the role as the focal point on the team, and I think the team does know that.
For more information on how to join KVSC, you can call us at 320-308-3066 or visit our website, kvsc.org.
Gets the ball on the advance, has an open 3 for the record. Boom, baby! Lexi Peterman has 41.
The KVSC Sports Department. Get in the game.
Husky Dome here in St. Cloud, Minnesota for game 2 between Crookston and your St. Cloud State Huskies. Of course, Huskies winning the first game in 5 via a couple offensive powerhouse first innings and 5th innings by the Huskies, as they were able to kind of have luck on their side in the 5th inning. And the first inning, well, that was all offense by St. Cloud State, as they were able to push across a bunch of hits, as Ricky noted in the first game. No extra base hits. It was all just singles in that first inning, and it was just being able to play the small ball, Ricky.
Yeah, and that was very interesting to see, Josh. This team, Mitch Roberts, very different than Paula Uren, because Paula, that would have been Paula's inning.
Yeah.
That would have been Coach Uren's inning of just, small ball, bunts, singles, infield hits, running around the base paths. Mitch Roberts, at the beginning of the season, he said he wants doubles and triples. Indeed. And there was only singles.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny that is the case, because they've done really well with the small ball, and they've done really well with bunting. They tried it a couple times, but especially over the weekend against, I guess, for lack of a better term, more formidable teams in Concordia St. Paul and Mankato, able to work the bunt well. And starting things off here for St. Cloud State is Lauren Kirkberg. She'll get the call for the Huskies, going up against Gabriella Blomdahl. Strike one, first pitch here from the Husky Dome, as we get things underway here in game 2 between the Golden Eagles and the Huskies.
First pitch at 3:29 p.m. Lauren Kirkberg, an ERA of 4.42. Pretty dang good.
That one flown out to left. That one drift foul. Excuse me. Appears to Brooke Bowen make the run, as that'll be out number 1 for St. Cloud State.
Good run by Brooke Bowen. Good hop out in left field, being able to track down the ball. Keep an eye on where that hanging fence is, and making sure to slow up before you run into the netting and making the grab.
Kirkberg there, able to get 2 pitches on that first at bat, as here's the first pitch to Alyssa Stillman. Strike one called, as the shortstop has had quite the struggle this year so far for Crookston. As here is the second pitch. That one fouled back right by us. So that would have landed right here, tucked in the corner under the Husky Dome, as we could not catch that one.
Just out of my reach.
Not quite tall enough to go up and grab that one. Alyssa Stillman, 36 at-bats, 10 hits, 11 runs, 16 strikeouts for her.
Yeah, good person to keep an eye on for strikeouts. She has less hits. She's not on base only 12 times this season. in her 10 hits and 2 walks with 16 strikeouts. So this is a person, if you're Kirkburg, to go after here and add on to your strikeout total, which is actually rather low for Kirkburg. Coming into this game, she only has 5.
Huskies try and get Stillman out here, as that one will be caught by Sydney Trees over by the dugout for the Huskies, as 4 pitches is all that took for that one. And just like that, Huskies have 2 down here in the top of the first.
Taking a look at this Husky defense, it looks exactly like last game. You have Kirkburg pitching, Trees behind the plate, McFarland at third, Vanden Langenberg at short, Kruger at second, Weinberger at first. Then in the outfield, nothing falls but raindrops. Bolin, Pinkowski, and Spa. Excellent outfield.
First pitch called a strike here. As stepping to the plate for Crookston is Alina Avalos. Junior defensive player today. Hitting at the 3 spot for Crookston, as that one just on the outside, just missing on the right side, for ball 1. 1-1 the count.
Avalos in the last game, she was also hitting in that 3 spot. 0 for 2 with a strikeout, now strikeout looking.
That one popped to Kirkburg there. She's able to toss it on over for the easy out, tossing it over there to Weinberg for out number 3. Huskies go 1, 2, 3. They'll come up to bat here, as it'll be Vanden Langenberg, Holly Weinberger, and Jasmine Estrada. You are listening to Huskies softball on 97.5 Radio X.
Nolan Walker shoots, bar down, Nolan Walker. He's got 2 now on the evening, and the Huskies, just like that, take the lead back.
Looking for your fill of St. Cloud State sports action?
He finds Roberts in the left corner. His 3 is up and good.
Another one.
All your favorite St. Cloud State sports can be found at KVSC, Radio X, and the KVSC Sports Stream.
In the slot momentarily, and the Huskies score!
Welcome back into the Husky Dome here in St. Cloud for the bottom half of the first inning. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast of another edition of Huskies softball. Ricky Kleiberkamp and Josh Wheeler, of course, here to bring you the Huskies side of things here in the bottom half of the first. And starting things off for Crookston is Theta Hauser. She'll get the start here for Crookston.
Theta Hauser, one of those other that 1-2 punch that they try to have in Crookston. She has a 5.01 ERA, not that good at all. A whip of 184, 5-6 in the win-loss count in 11 appearance or game starts.
First pitch just a little high, but it is called a strike to Vanden Langenberg. We saw her in the first game. She got hit by a pitch 3 times, still managed to get on base via a hit. So not a bad inning if you're looking for the on-base percentage at least.
Yeah, not at all. And 1 for 1 in the last game, and 3 hit by pitches. Just that always stinks when you can't get an at bat and you just get hit.
That one just outside as the count, I believe, is 1-2.
Going back to Hauser here, though, 49 strikeouts with 28 walks. So a pretty good walk to strikeout ratio. Look out! Almost hits the computer. Yeah, come on. The PA announcer, he can't make the grab. Oh, his arm.
Workers' comp is not offered here. Vanden Langenberg will line that one down the third base line, Throwing on over there, able to beat it out, though, as that speed comes into play once again. Thought maybe Jordan Peterson was able to lace it on over in time, but nonetheless, Vanden Langenberg getting the Huskies on base here early, as Huskies have 1 on, no out. Stepping to the plate now is Holly Weinberger.
Yeah, Jordan Peterson actually out there currently at third base, unable to make the play. Was she? And it was because she hung back. Josh. She hung back in that third base spot. She didn't charge the ball. She let it come to her. Raven was able to easily beat it out.
Hung back, a little too much coil on that, and that one will be popped out by Weinberger out to center. Easy does it there for Shaylin Grant, and just like that, out number one, and Huskies have one out with Estrada stepping to the plate, the offensive powerhouse for the Huskies. See what she can do here with Vanden Langenberg still lingering over on first.
Taking a look at the defense here for Crookston.
That one laced out foul. Not able to grab it, though, was Peterson, as that'll be 0-1 count here.
You got Peterson, or you got the pitcher right now is Hauser, of course, and you got Thompson behind the plate this game. Peterson at third. You got, it's not Gumball, it's Stillman at short. Zarn will go back at second base, and Parfanuk at first yet. Then in the outfield, you got Blomdahl, Grant, and Mango going left to right.
That one catching the outside paint there, as that'll be an 0-2 count now to Estrada. See if Estrada can battle back here, down 0-2 early. Cutting at that one at the high heat there and missing was Estrada. So 2 outs with 1 on for St. Cloud State. And here comes another very offensive heavy player in Sydney Trees, the catcher for the Huskies.
Yeah, Trees, she also had a pretty good game last time, or last run up. She had 1 for 1 with an RBI. Then she reached all 3 times. She had a plate appearance. She scored twice in that game. Yeah, 1 for 1, 2 walks, scored twice, with 1 RBI.
Trees swinging at or letting the first one go by. 0-1 is the count. That one low and away. Here goes Weinberger, can't even talk. Vanden Langenberg stealing the base there as that one gets caught in the dirt. Not able to get a grip on it there. Was Dana Zarn over at second. So
yeah,
good speed by the Huskies.
Good job there as well to cut it off before it goes into the outfield. It was a bad throw and almost goes into the outfield. Don't want it to happen in last game in the 5th to happen again.
That one fouled out back here by the Huskies luggage over here, as that'll be a 1-1 count to Sydney Trees. That one flown out, and easy does it there is Theda Hauser to end things here for the Huskies as they leave one on second and get all 3 outs there as Crookston will come back up to bat. You are listening to Huskies softball on 97.5 Radio X.
Malik clubs one into center. Wenzel going back, turns, still going, bombs away! It's Malik's second home run of the game.
Man, that Huskies baseball coverage sounds really good, but I don't know where I can find any more.
Colin, you seriously don't know where to get your Huskies baseball coverage?
No, I don't, Drew, but do you know?
You know, I could tell you, but let's let Lenny do it.
Hey, this is Lenny Walker, junior outfielder for St. Cloud State Baseball, and you're listening to the home of the Huskies, the KVSC Sports Stream.
Top of the second and not top of the third, as the Huskies weren't able to get a whole lot going in their first at-bats, but were able to get Vanden Langenberg on second, leaving her stranded on second, wrapping up that portion of the inning. And right, just like that, Crookston right back at it. Better start than they had in the first game, as they are able to get a little bit deeper into their lineup here in game number 2, as Shaylin Grant will step to the plate and try and get things going after 3 up, 3 down inning.
Yeah, and Grant also not a great inning or outing last game either. 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
That one just missing low and away for ball 1 from Kirkberg. Kirkberg, one of many seniors on this Husky squad this season.
Yeah, we were comparing them before the game, Josh, and it was 5 seniors, or 5 or 6, I think it was, above the senior level at least, at or above it.
Kirkberg with a ball 2 pitch, low and inside again. Here's the pitch number 3. That one lined over to third, but Easy does it there for out number 1. Rest assured, Haley McFarland's not going to have any problems with that one as she's able to sling it on over for the first out of the top of the second.
Yeah, easy play there for Haley McFarland, right to her, not even needing to move.
Here comes one of the hot bats for Crookston in Jordan Peterson, the senior for the Golden Eagles. Just like that one's lined down the right field line. That is a fair ball. She will get to second with ease as they get the runner on second. As I mentioned, she can swing the bat, and sure enough, she did that right there. First pitch double for the Golden Eagles, and they have 1 on with 1 out.
Oh, Wheeler, you could hear that she got all of that one down the right field line. That one landing just fair. Rattles around in the corner down there. Easy double, stand-up double for Peterson. That's what the Golden Eagles need.
Yeah, tough to kind of see with the netting over here behind in front of us, but that one popped up here. That one will drop for a hit.
Nope.
Or excuse me, hits the roof. Never mind.
Yeah, when it hits a roof.
It's a tough to kind of see that happen. Like you said, the light kind of reflects off of it in a funny little way.
Yeah, and hit the ceiling. He just comes right back down. Nobody able to really make a play. It's unfair for the players, and yeah, it stinks. And if it was in Selke, it would have been an out, but oh well.
Yeah, Dana Zarn up to the plate. Thought maybe she would have a hit there to advance Peterson home, but nothing going. But she's able to get all of that one to left field, and that one will be gone.
Nope.
Oh, not gone.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
It is ruled a home run. 2-run shot for Crookston, and they're just like that. They're up 2-0 early here in the top of the second. Wasn't sure where the landing spot was for that one, but sure enough, 2-run home run for the Golden Eagles, and they're up 2-0. Brooke Bolin there falling through the fence. Kind of made it tough to kind of see where that one was going to land.
Yeah, that was interesting. It looked like it landed right before it, and then bounced over it when she bounced into or went into the wall, but it was gone. Zarn gets her home run as we take a look over at her. She is now up to 5 home runs on the season, and that is their first runs in a couple innings here, in a full game here. Last time they scored, that was against Upper Iowa. That was in the 5th inning of that game.
Frenyuk there lines that one to right field, opposite field hit for her as Crookston's putting on the heat. They're getting the hot bats here early in this one. I think maybe they had enough of Huskies' offensive onslaught as Kirkberg's maybe a little rattled as we will see Emma Eichhoff take off the jacket, maybe get some warm-ups here as Mitch Roberts wants to calm down his pitcher.
Yeah, that's interesting to see, and it's really early in this one. But Kirkberg, 4.42 ERA. She's 1-1 on the season. It's one of those pitchers you don't really see starting off in. She has 7 appearances. Only one of those is a start. So no complete games. And yeah, 5 strikeouts, 7 walks coming into this matchup. Now, we'll see how well she's able to rebound here after giving up a home run, 3 straight hits. The double, the home run, and now a single. It's going to take a little bit of tenacity to fight back.
Let's see what Kirkberg can do here as drops the first one in there for a strike. Up to bat here, Emerson Thompson for Minnesota Crookston. Didn't see Thompson in the first game, catching for the Golden Eagles here in game 2. Man, I thought that one might have been falling in for a strike, maybe just a little tad bit low.
It was a bit low there, almost at the calf.
1-1 count coming up to Thompson. Third pitch coming up to Thompson here with 1 on for Crookston. That one finds us. That one does find the zone, for strike 2. So 1-2 count with 1 on, and I believe just 1 out for the for Crookston here.
Yeah, you're right, just 1 out. But yeah, that good pitch went straight to that same spot.
That one lined to short there, and we'll get the double play. Good job by the Huskies there to turn 2. The good old 6-4-3 double play as it goes, and able to work their way out of a jam. But they don't go without surrendering a couple runs, as Crookston's able to get a pair here in the top of the second. Huskies down 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. You're listening to St. Cloud State softball here on 97.5 Radio X.
Nolan Walker shoots, bar down, Nolan Walker. He's got 2 now on the evening, and the Huskies, just like that, take the lead back.
Looking for your fill of St. Cloud State sports action?
He finds Roberts in the left corner. His 3 is up and good.
Another one.
All your favorite St. Cloud State sports can be found at KVSC, Radio X, and the KVSC Sports Stream.
In the slot momentarily, and the Huskies score!
Welcome back into the Husky Dome here for the bottom half of the second inning. Huskies looking to answer back after the Golden Eagles were able to get a 2-run home run. Was Dana Zarn there hitting a deep drive to left, and then just like that, Crookston's up 2-0. And Ricky, if you're St. Cloud State, what do you want to do here? You're down 2-0 early in the game after just blanking that 8-0 in 5 innings in game 1.
Well, what you want to see here is you want to get your leadoff man aboard here. You want McFarland on any way you can. Either that's a hit, a walk, hit by pitch, anything. You just want to see her get aboard. Then you want to see Kruger do something outside of going 0 from last game.
Just like that, McFarland's able to drop one into left there. So Huskies do get the lead-off single. Good job there by Haley McFarland to get on base here early on in the bottom half of the second.
That was a good hit right there. Just first pitch, she knew what she wanted going up into that batter's box and saw it right away, got the barrel of the bat on it, not doing too much with it, put it in left field. And just like that, yeah, leadoff man aboard.
First pitch, I believe, was a ball to Lydia Krieger here. That one also up and away, so ball 2.
She's going quick to the plate there on those 2.
And not wasting any time at this at bat.
Now she's starting to see a little bit of anxiety here, almost unable to find the zone after giving up that really hard hit ball.
Here's the pitch to Krieger. That one taken away, and the old adage, don't swing at, or make sure you don't swing at anything until you get the first strike. And just like that, 3-1 is the count.
Theta Hauser, she leads the team in wild pitches. She has 9.
That one foul tipped, I believe. So maybe, yeah, so a 3-2 count. We're able to work it back full here. Bottom of the second, nobody out. 1 on for St. Cloud State. That one high and away, so just like that, Huskies back-to-back players on base. Pinkowski will come to the plate for the Huskies as nobody out with 2 on here early on in the early stages of the bottom of the second.
Yeah, and looking back at Pinkowski's game, and she, if I'm remembering right, yeah, she went 1 1 for 2 with a walk and an RBI, scoring once. That was back in the first inning of the last game. She scored on after getting walked. Opportunity here for the Huskies to do something.
Here's the pitch to Pinkowski. Pinkowski showing bunt there. Nothing doing as we'll get a mound visit here. Maybe get on the same page as.
Yeah, I think it's a sign differential here. No one else is coming on in. Seeing how to attack this one, maybe. You know, Pinkowski can do some damage. Showed bunt, but able to pull back.
Yeah, 2-0 count to Pinkowski as a little meeting of the minds at the circle there, and Thompson will jog back, and we'll have pitch number 3 coming up to Pinkowski with again 2 on, nobody out for St. Cloud State. Righty versus righty here. That one slapped out to right field, but easy does it there as we'll have an advance, and McFarland will advance as well on a throwing error, and Huskies get runners both on second and third.
Yeah, and that's a little interesting there. A fly out to right. Mangle was there, able to make the easy grab. And then throwing it on in, Zarn was trying to cut it off, and it goes off the top of her glove. They're not going to rule an error on that one, but it advanced the runners to second and third. You got runners in scoring position. Now you got Madison Spa up to bat.
Yeah, now you're getting your speedy runners up to the plate here as Spa steps to the plate. That one on the far left side in the, I almost said the dirt, in the turf, if you will. We are under the Husky Dome here. Is 1-0 the count to Spa with 1 out and 2 on.
Spa, she went 1 for 2 in the last game. Oh.
That one made me flinch as that was 1-1 count now.
Yeah, went right into that backstop right in front of us. Made me almost jump out of my seat. There you go.
Slapped out to right center. That one will fall for a hit. The run will score, possibly 2. Huskies able to tie this thing at 2, and just like that, Spa goes to third, safe. Able to get a triple out of that one, and just like that, we're all knotted up at 2. Great job there by Spa, getting the soft floater out to right center, deep enough to get a few out of it, and definitely trying to get her at third was Emerson Thompson, but not in time was the throw to Peterson.
It'll be interesting to see how they score this one. And it will be a single to right center for Spa, advancing to second and third on the throw and on an error by the center fielder. They're going to rule an error on it, so E8 will be an official ruling on that play at some point. And it was a bad throw from center field from Grant going through to the catcher Thompson. It took her up the line. And then the throw on over to third was a bad throw as well from Thompson going to Peterson, allowing Spa to slide in safely. And all of a sudden, now you got Maggie Fitzgerald in to pinch hit for Bolin.
Just like that, the Huskies tied things up on, like you said, an interesting sequence of plays, if you will, as the first pitch here falls for a ball.
But very good base running here by Kruger, because she was given the stop signal, and she knew that she saw the ball was thrown absolutely horribly from center field, and she was able to make the judgment call of, hey, I can probably score on this one. She was able to get there. Then Spa with the heads-up play to go to third.
Yeah, Fitzgerald stepping in for Bolin here at the plate. That one just getting the corner of the zone there. So 2-1 count with 1 out and 1 on, all knotted up here at 2 apiece. Again, Ricky Claverkamp, Josh Wheeler here on the call for Game 2 here on 97.5 Radio X here under the dome. That one hammered out to left. If it's got the distance, it'll go. Good catch there on the run, though.
Oh.
As the Huskies able to plug it in deep, far enough to get the runner in. What a running catch there, though, by Blomdahl as she was heading towards the wall really fast. And wasn't sure if that one had the distance. But nonetheless, Spa comes in from third, and just like that, Huskies able to kind of limp their way, so to speak, across for the lead. 3-2 as answering back from that 2-0 deficit was nothing. First pitch to Vanden Langenberg. Showed bunt, but strike nonetheless as the offense is really rolling for this Husky team.
I thought that one was gone, Josh. Yeah. That one looked, no doubt about it, but that was kind of at least 2 yards in front of the warning track.
Vanden Langenberg bouncing that one back to the netting here, so strike 2, 0-2 count with 2 outs and nobody on as the Huskies have cleared all the corners here at the Husky Dome. As I mentioned, they're up 3-2. Answer really quickly to that 2-0 deficit. Here's this pitch. That one is far out and away, so 1-2 the count now to Vanden Langenberg.
33 pitches now for Hauser in 2 innings. And I mentioned this almost every single broadcast. You want only 15 pitches per inning. And right now, I mean, you had 15 pitches in that first inning, but now you're going to have 20 here as that one misses. So you're going to have up to 35 pitches early in this game.
That one a ball there, and that last pitch there to Vanden Langenberg, that one fouled back, so 2-2 still a count to Vanden Langenberg.
That was a desperate swing, just trying to get something on that ball to foul it off, and got just a piece of it.
That one fouled back as Vanden Langenberg battling through here.
Staying alive, you know, and that's what you like to see.
That one fouled back.
That's 7 straight. That's 7 pitches now in this at-bat. A 7-pitch at-bat for Vanden Langenberg. An outstanding job to keep this inning alive.
Yeah, we talked about it in the first game. Huskies able to establish their zone, establish their at-bats, and make the pitchers work. As that one's drilled out to left center, but Easy does it there once again. Is Blomdahl, and Crookston able to limit the damage for now, but they do give up the lead. 3-2 Huskies after 2 innings of play. You're listening to Huskies softball here on 97.5 or Radio X.
97.5 Radio X is now your home for St. Cloud Tech High School athletics.
Mohamed Youssef, and Youssef takes the shot and a save. Forced there by Kanan Hennon to push it over the bar, but
that means Tiger Athletics can be heard right here, from the court to the field, from the ice to the pitch. Your home for St. Cloud Tech Athletics is Radio X, including St. Cloud High School hockey, along with the Icebreakers.
Pass connects, shot there, Carlson, save, rebound, loose puck in the slot, and St. Cloud scores!
You can listen to us live or find us at 97.5radiox.com.
Starting things off here for Crookston as they look to answer back. Huskies putting a 3 spot on the board in the bottom half of that second inning as we get things underway here in the top of the third. Ricky Kleiberkamp, Josh Wheeler here for this third inning. So dribble this one just foul as 0-1 will be the count to Mangle. Crookston finally able to work through the count. It took a while. Ricky was just talking about being able to throw a lot of pitches, or I guess being able to force a lot of pitches out of the other team's pitching, and it seems like Huskies haven't had to throw a whole lot, at least not as of yet.
Yeah, they've been averaging about 10 pitches per inning. Is that one strike? I mean, Kirkberg so far, she's pitched 23 pitches now, just over 3 innings. Junker was doing about as well. And that's what happens when you can get ahead of them count too, and able to. You don't need to fight back. You don't need to do anything. You just throw your stuff, get in the strike zone, End up getting 5 strikeouts for Junker. No strikeouts yet for Kirkberg, but very efficient even with the 2 runs scored last inning.
2 pitch to Mangle just out of the reach there as McFarland stretched out for that one at third, but nothing going. So it'll be a 1-2 count yet again.
And this is probably like the deepest that this count has gone in the game so far, because no one has really been fouling off anything. It's just been the first inning. I mean, you only had 10 pitches. Second inning, 11 pitches. This is the deepest you've gone, and that's another one.
That one fouled back over by the Powerade Center over by Crookston's bench there. Can't knock the water cooler over.
That's 5 pitches now in this at bat. That's what you want to do if you're Crookston too, because you know that the Husky pitching is better than your pitching, and you need to make sure that your pitching is given a break and make sure that the Husky pitching goes deep.
That one just on the inside. Yeah, you want to try and make the Huskies pitchers, whether it's Trinity Junker, which we saw how durable she is. We've seen it all season from Junker, how deep she can go into some of these at-bats. And I think Trees there asking the umpire that one, I guess trying to get the count confirmation, if you will. Not if that one missed. That one was way up at the elbows. That one fouled out of the way.
Yeah, that's 8 pitches now.
8 pitches, 3-2 count coming up. Another pitch at the 3-2 count coming up.
Or I should say 9 pitches. That was the 9th pitch of this at bat. And we're already up to 10 pitches for Kirkberg in this 3rd inning.
Kirkberg kind of looking a little tired, a little exhausted, as she was kind of worn out in that last inning with a couple good hits. That one will be fouled off the roof on along the 3rd baseline here, and we'll have yet another pitch in this at bat, Ricky.
10 pitches. That was her 10th pitch of this at bat. And this, even if you get out, this is a productive at bat. You are getting Kirkberg to go deep into her count. You're already up to, this is going to be a 31st pitch. This is the most pitches she's pitched this entire game in an inning.
Just on the line there, there's McFarland to scoop it out there and toss it over to first for the easy out. Out number 1 for the Huskies.
Number 1, Gabriella.
Yeah, and that's a productive out there, as I said. It just ground ball to McFarland, go to first, easy out, but still very productive.
So Crookston finally threw the order one time through as they reached their number 1 hitter in Gabriella Blumdahl. Seen a lot of her on defense for this team. So I don't know, nick her shoulder, I think her elbow or her shoulder. I couldn't quite tell with the
got
in the way there, but
got the back of her shoulder there, Wheeler, and
shortstop, number 6.
Hit by pitch.
Stillman.
First hit by pitch of the game for Kirkberg, and I mean, she doesn't have many of those. That's her 4th of the season. Not many at all. Trinity Junker, she now has 8 on the season. Oh, that one was hit hard.
That one might have brought the roof down. I can't lie to you. That one had a lot of thud to it, but nonetheless, that ball ruled by the umpire here.
That one would have been way foul, but that one almost went straight through the roof.
Yeah. Second pitch coming up here to Blomdahl. Trees keeping
Blomdahl
honest there, yeah.
There you go.
Good pitch there from Kirkberg as we'll see what she can do with this at bat.
And this is where you're pitching low in the zone, trying to induce that ground ball double play that you did in the last inning as well.
Good eye there by Stillman to not chase that one, and Trees trying to get Blomdahl over there first, but nothing going. We mentioned she has got an arm.
Yeah,
she's kind of she's a 5-tool player, as they call, as they noted for St. Cloud State. She can throw, she can hit, she can field. We saw her get her own double play earlier.
Now you got a full count here, though. If you're Kirkburg, you're already, again, you're deep in your count. You're already going to be matching Hauser, and that's not good.
Ruling that one foul as well, so we'll have yet another pitch in this at-bat. Again, Ricky mentioned it. The count's being worked full during these last couple of bats for Crookston. So Crookston trying to tire out the Husky pitchers here.
Yeah, and the only quick at-bat you had wasn't even counted as an at-bat. It was Blomdahl, and you hit her.
That one hit the roof, but right there to grab it for St. Cloud State, of course, was Lydia, or excuse me.
It is Kruger.
Thought I was seeing things. I'm like, right fielder, no, she was way out there, though. So good catch by her, able to get that deflection off the roof for out number 2. Excuse me, out number 1. Or no, 2 outs. As I refresh my computer screen here. That one lined right up the middle. Good snag there by Kirkburg. Able to grab that one with the snow cone of her glove as the Huskies will work their way out of yet another runners-on situation. And just like that, they'll come up to bat here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. You're listening to Husky Softball here on 97.5 Radio X.
Are you looking for where to find live Huskies women's soccer? Then the KVSC Sports Stream is the place for you.
Marion is there, and she scores! Majewski placed it in front of the net, and Hannah Marion's got the winner in overtime.
Tune in all season long as the Huskies battle for a spot in the NSIC playoffs.
From Sally Nelson pushing this one forward. Long run from Marion. Marion into the box with the right foot, and she scores!
Number 3, bottom half of inning number 3. Ricky Kleiberkamp and Josh Wheeler back with you here for this one. And Huskies right back at it with their 2, 3, and 4 hitters, as it'll be Holly Weinberger, Jasmine Estrada, and of course Cindy Trees in the cleanup spot for St. Cloud State. Crookston had a couple threats, or I should say 1 threat in that last half of the inning, but Kirkburg able to work her way out of a jam, so to speak, able to snow cone that last out for the Huskies.
I believe we got a new pitcher out on the mound. Yeah, it is. It is going to be a new pitcher out on the mound, and also Grant will come out. It's going to be Maxius going out there for Grant.
It's the redshirt junior Angelica Moreno Engelbrecht for Crookston. 2 strikeouts on the season. Only 9 innings pitched, though. 3.89 ERA with 4 appearances for her. So she'll get the call here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning for Minnesota Crookston. That one, again, making me flinch back here as I'm sitting back here, but nonetheless, have a 2-1 count here. Huskies looking to maybe get some offense going, keep the offense going, I should say, as they had one heck of a bottom half of the 2nd inning. We await the pitch here. That one lined down the right field line, but just foul goes that one. Huskies kind of trading blows here when it comes to these at-bats. Ricky talked about it a lot in the last inning about making these pitchers work for their outs, and that's exactly what both teams, for the most part, have been able to do, as Kirkburg's got a lot of pitches, and now we have a new pitcher for Crookston. That one off the roof and falling foul down the left field line. So 3-2 will remain the count. Nobody out, bottom of the 3rd here at the Husky Dome. Ricky Kleiberkamp and yours truly, Josh Wheeler, on the call for Game 2 here of the Huskies and Golden Eagles here. Some Husky softball action this evening on this Tuesday.
Well, that'll also close the book on Theta Hauser after this.
That one hit out to second base. Easy throw over to first, and just like that, Crookston able to get the first out of this inning.
Good job by Zarn going to her right, making the grab, and going to first for the out. But I'll close the book on Theta Hauser. She goes 2.0 innings, facing 8 at-bats, 3 hits, 3 runs allowed. All those runs are earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And she'll end the night with 40 pitches.
First pitch pretty high in the zone, and Strada will now face a 1-0 count here. That one bounced out to short. Thrown over to first. Not going to happen as that one goes by, so throwing error there will allow Estrada to reach first.
That's E6 all the way. That was a terrible throw. That should have been able to. That's a terrible throw by Stillman. And it's not even like if she's in a hurry. She can get Estrada. You just have to set and throw, and she didn't.
Tree's able to hit that one out to left field. Slow roller out there as
Haley McFarland.
Just like that, the Huskies have runners on first and second with Haley McFarland coming to the plate.
It's interesting. They didn't rule it an error.
No error on the play for Crookston.
That's interesting that they didn't give Stillman an E6 there. I thought that it should have been it. I don't know.
Farland with a hit and a run so far in this one. She's able to line that one out left, just down left field line, just foul as McFarland almost able to get maybe a couple, one, maybe 2 runs in if that one goes any straighter down the line. But
yeah, that one just sliced barely foul down the left field line, and the umpire was able to make that call. He was right there to make it. Very close. That one would have probably been a double for McFarland, and Estrada probably would have scored, and Trees might have scored as well.
1-1 count there as that one falls for ball number 2. That was at the knee, so 2-1 with 1 out and 2 on for St. Cloud State here in the bottom of the third.
Up to 13 pitches already for Moreno.
That one high and away as she'll watch that one go by. So ball 3, 3-1 with 1 out.
Moreno Engelbrock, 3.89 ERA, as you mentioned.
That one hit out to center field. That one might have the distance. That one will go up against the wall, as that one bounces all the way back out. So 2 runs will come across. McFarland into third. And just like that, the Huskies are up by 3 runs here in the bottom half of the third inning with only 1 out.
Now it'll be interesting to see how they rule that one. Because going on out there was Leah Marcias. And she wasn't able to make the grab. She was trying to do the over-the-shoulder grab, unable to do it. And falls to the ground. It goes off the wall, and it bounces around in center field.
That one lined down the left field line, and McFarland will come in to score, and just like that, St. Cloud, they got another. They're up 6-2, excuse me.
Alexandra Pinkowski.
And here in the bottom of the third, 1 out and 1 on for St. Cloud State.
It'll go down as a Haley McFarland triple for everybody keeping score at home. And then, yeah, Lydia Kruger single into left field, just a nice ground ball right through the gap in between third and short. Easy enough, and all of a sudden you're up by a score of 6-2.
The Huskies offense starting to pile on, much like it did in game number 1. We saw a lot of this small ball action in the 5th inning, let alone that triple that we saw. We've had 2 triples now in this one.
Just 1.
So Spa's triple earlier was not counted as a triple, correct?
No, the Spa's trip or Spa had a single, and then she advanced to second base on the throw, and then she advanced to third on the throwing error by the center fielder.
That's correct. Yep. Nonetheless, small ball throwing errors and a couple deep shots so far in this one, and Huskies, they're dominating it all on offense here today. 6-2, 1 out with 1 on. That one in there for a strike.
Yeah, Pinkowski, you want to swing at that one. That one was right down Broadway.
1-2 count, as that one was as meaty as it gets. We'll see if she goes for another, if she's offered another. Able to chop that one just foul down the third baseline. So still remains 1-2 count.
Fourth pitch of the at-bat. She's up to 20 pitches. This is her first inning as Moreno Engelbright. She's already given up 3 runs.
That one fouled back over by the Husky bench. So still a 1-2 count for now. That one called strike 3 is
good pitch. That was a good pitch, Josh. Off speed, gets a little hook in there, catches the outside corner. Absolutely gorgeous pitch. It was dirty. And all of a sudden you got 2 outs.
That one falling just below the zone there for ball 1.
Her 3rd strikeout of the season.
That one down for ball 2. Thought maybe that might have enough on it, but definitely ball 2. 2-0 count, 2 outs here in the bottom 3rd. 1 on for the Huskies.
Ooh.
That was interesting.
I think that caught the front edge of the plate before it ducked down there, Josh.
Yeah.
It just caught part of her knees. Very interesting call, though. I haven't seen that low and away strike called.
Line out there, and that'll just about do it for the Huskies here in the bottom half of the 3rd. They are able to squeeze through a few runs as they're up 6-2 as we head into the top of the 4th. You're listening to Huskies softball here on 97.5 Radio X.
Malik clubs one into center. Wenzel going back, turns, still going, bombs away! It's Malik's 2nd home run of the game.
Man, that Huskies baseball coverage sounds really good, but I don't know where I can find any more.
Colin, you seriously don't know where to get your Huskies baseball coverage?
No, I don't, Drew, but do you know?
You know, I could tell you, but let's let Lenny do it.
Hey, this is Lenny Walker, junior outfielder for St. Cloud State Baseball, and you're listening to the home of the Huskies, the KVSC Sports Stream.
Husky Dome for the top half of the 4th inning between the Huskies and the Golden Eagles. Huskies up 6-2 after plugging away at the Crookston pitching in that bottom half of the 3rd inning. We'll see what Crookston can do to answer back. It's kind of been a back and forth battle. We saw how the 2nd inning went between these two, and of course the 3rd inning not a whole lot different, but Kirkberg is still on the mound from the circle, for the Huskies. As that one's fouled back to the netting, Trees will go back and get that one and throw it back to Kirkberg as 0-1 the count here as we get things underway in the top half of the 4th.
This is Leah Macias checking on in. She checked on in a little earlier for Grant. So, seeing your first look at her at the plate.
One pitch, that one right on the outside edge there. As that one will go in for strike 2. 1-2 count, no outs, nobody on for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Leah Macias looking over at her statistics this season. 204 batting average, 602 OP on base plus slugging.
2-2 pitch. That one lined down into the netting along the third baseline, so still 2-2 pitch coming up here.
Her on base percentage is .316, slugging .286, so not that great of a season so far, but she's only had 49 at-bats. This is her 50th.
Kirkberg looking to finish things off here. That one lined right out to center, though, as that one will, I believe, be caught there. What a play. Vanden Langenberg went up to get that one, it appears, and she reeled that one in for St. Cloud State. What a defensive play by her. I thought maybe that was going to drop in for a hit, but she reaches back, stretches back to grab that one.
Yeah, good job by Vanden Langenberg going on up, making the grab over the shoulder. It was a little floater towards center, and Vanden Langenberg enough time to get on over there. It's going to go down as a line out. But that's more just tracking the trajectory over the speed. But L6 will be the ruling. And there's one out.
Whether it's flashing the leather or flashing the aluminum, she's able to do it all here for this Husky squad.
Jordan Peterson, her last time up, she doubled and scored.
That one will fall in for a hit, into center field. And Crookston has one on with one out here in the top half of the fourth.
Sent that one back up the middle for a base hit, just past the diving Vanden Langenberg. Not able to make the play this time, but one man on, one out. And up steps Zarn, homered her last time up. Two-run shot to left. Went right over Bolin.
That one low and away for ball one. See how Kirkberg can battle through having a runner on with one out here. It's about the time where she's been kind of having a little bit of her shaky struggles here. Once she gets that one out deficit, it's been kind of a theme for her throughout the weekend against both Mankato, Concordia, and of course here against Crookston. See how she works through it here. That pitch is lined into right field, just past the glove there. Oh, almost able to get the runner at second, though. Umpire calls it safe. Good effort there by Lydia Krieger to try and stretch and get that one. Thought maybe Vanden Langenberg had enough on that second base, though, to get the runner at second. But
yeah, I hit on the right field. Spa with the play on over to second base, and that was a close pitch hit.
Pitching change here for the Huskies.
Yeah, it's going to be Emma Eichhoff coming on in. That'll shut the game up for Lydia or for Lauren Kirkberg, but that won't close the book on her quite yet. She'll go 1 1/3 or 3 1/3 innings, but with a couple hits allowed. As we look back on her night, she gave up 1, 2, 3. So far 5 hits. But again, we do not know when these runs, if they come across, they are going to count up as her runs. But so far she's only allowed 2 runs. She's had a hit by pitch. No strikeouts for her, but no walks, no strikeouts. But Kirkberg, yeah, her night is over. But the runners on second and first, that's Peterson and Zarn, those are hers. So we'll see if the Golden Eagles can't get them around, and all of a sudden you're back in this game.
That one popped out to him, stretching out to make the play, I think, was Sydney Trees. What a play What a diving catch by Sydney Trees there, as that one was just a slow floater into foul territory. Stretching out to get it, though, was Sydney Trees. Wasn't sure if that was a catch, but indeed it was, and that'll be out number 2. What a play by the catcher there.
Yeah, and you love to see that. You love to see your catcher making those plays. Diving effort, and she's done that all season long so far. Taking a look over at Emma Eichhoff, her season so far, she has .261 ERA, 8-3 win-loss.
That one just low. Trying to get the runner sleeping there at second was Trees, but nothing going, as 1-1 is the count with 2 outs. And Ricky, if my ears don't mistake me, I think we hear more rain coming down now on the Husky Dome once again.
Probably, that's what I've been hearing too. And I mean, it is April. I accept rain. I accept rain over snow. Just stinks that it happens today when we're supposed to have a softball game.
That one low and away for a 2-1 count here. Or excuse me, 1-2 count. That one a slow dribbler as ball is blown dead, able to get caught below the fence, so no runners will advance.
No, everybody will advance. It was a missed third strike, I think.
Nobody will advance from third at least, so I think all runners will stay put here for bases loaded.
Yeah, there's 2 outs.
Nobody's advancing any further than where they are now, as Thompson's able to advance to first on the pass ball, and of course stepping to the plate once again is Brittany Mango. We saw her last inning. So Crookston slowly but surely making their way through the lineup a little quicker now, as Ricky mentioned it. Those pitches are starting to kind of both wear on the pitchers for St. Cloud State, as well as kind of able to establish a little more offense the more they're able to see the pitches that are being thrown.
So Thompson goes to first on the drop third strike. Steals first. And all of a sudden you got a 1-1 count, bases juiced for Mangle, who grounded out to third her last time up.
Here's the 1-1 delivery from Eichhoff to Mangle. That went low and away for ball 2, so 2-1 count here with bases loaded and 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th inning.
There you go.
Good cut there as she'll miss that one. So 2-2 the count. 2 outs here for St. Cloud State. St. Cloud State trying to work their way out of the jam as the tying run is at the plate. That one fell tipped and right back by us, and
I can't make the play.
Ricky tried to make the play.
It was just a little outside my reach. Not big enough.
Didn't bring his glove to the ballpark. It's all good though. We're under the Husky Dome.
Yeah, my wingspan's just a little. I'm not a basketball player. I can't make that long reach.
That one line to third, and making the diving attempt there was Vanden Langenberg. I thought for sure she had the stop there.
That's going to be interesting.
That was an interesting call. I thought for sure she had the out at third. Good effort by her. I think Roberts is going to come out and kind of figure out where this one was at.
Yeah, he's going to come on out and argue. Peterson will score on that one. But a diving effort by Vanden Langenberg, making the play, diving to third, trying to make the tap on the base with her glove. She got there, I thought, before the runner's arm, but the ball came loose when she hit the bag, thus equating to a safe call. And all of a sudden it's 6-3. One of those runs are going to be counted to Kirkberg. So Peterson, and it's going to be 3 runs currently for Kirkberg. All of those runs are earned so far. There's 2 outs. Top of the order.
That one's lined down the line and stepping on the base there. Easy does it there for Weinberger as Huskies find their way out of trouble there.
Yeah, lucky enough, but it is still 3-6.
6-3 is our score. We'll take a quick break and come back with the bottom half of the 4th. You're listening to Huskies softball on 97.5 Radio X.
Are you looking for where to find live Huskies women's soccer? Then the KVSC Sports Stream is the place for you.
Marion is there, and she scores! Majewski placed it in front of the net, and Hannah Marion's got the winner in overtime.
Tune in all season long as the Huskies battle for a spot in the NSIC playoffs.
From Sally Nelson pushing this one forward. Long run from Marion. Marion into the box with the right foot, and she scores!
As we head on to the bottom half of the 4th inning, Huskies, they're up by 3 now after Crookston created quite the threat in the top half of the 4th inning, including just a bunch of crazy, I guess, defensive mishaps, if you will. There was a pass ball, there was a diving play that, Ricky, you and I talked about it. I thought maybe that was supposed to be an out, but it looked like the ball might have came out of the glove there on that diving stop at third.
Yeah, it was a tough play at third. Vanden Langenberg with the grab at short, deep in the hole, runs on over, trying to make the tap on third base to get out of the inning, but she was just not able to do it. And, well, she was able to get to the base, but once she hit the base, the ball came loose. Now, then you run into the issue of the ball come loose because of the kick. That could have possibly been, as that one misses. It's 2-0. Did it come loose because of Zarn kicking the ball and the glove, or was it just loose because she hit the bag and the umpire said it was loose when she hit the bag? So 1 run would score off of that.
I guess I'm still kind of lost in the mix of what happened on that play. I know it was a fielder's choice, but no, I suppose, yeah, they did get the 1 run scored, and then maybe just a clean advancement, I guess, if you will, now that I think about it. Thought maybe more than 1 run scored on that play originally, but yeah, 6-3 is all they got out of it.
So that's the
Huskies will get their first person on base here to lead off this bottom half of the 4th inning, and coming to the plate is the very person we were just alluding to, Vanden Langenberg.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk to start off this inning. Not what Moreno wanted. Look out. Safe. Runner stole.
Yeah, something we've seen pretty much all season there.
Brooke Bolin.
Brooke Bolin. She's just, we talked about it a lot in the first game and as well as the second game. She's got a lot of speed for this Huskies team. That bottom half of the order creates a lot of threats when they're on base.
That's her 12th stolen base on 13 attempts. Oh, look out, she's going again. And she's got it again.
She's got another stolen base there as Thompson kind of bobbled that pitch in her glove, if you will. So Huskies able to get a runner on third here relatively quickly as bottom of the 4th. We have
She's 14 for 15 now. She had a stolen base in the last game.
That one's lined out to left center. That one will be caught as in comes Bolin from third. And just like that, the sac fly gets the runner across. 7-3 Huskies here in the bottom of the 4th.
First baseman, number 7.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 2 stolen bases, and then the third pitch is a line drive to center field. It'll be a sacrifice fly, so won't count against Vanden Langenberg's at bat since she gets a ribby out of it. One out.
Walks will haunt, as the good old adage used to say, and that goes to show that Brooke Boland's able to turn a walk into just a speedy run for the Huskies. So that one will fall in for ball 2. 2-0 count with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Ricky Clavercamp, Josh Wheeler on the call here for Huskies softball game 2. That one pitched, line out to short, little bobble there, but able to get it across there was Stillman. Good composure there to get the runner at first.
Yeah, good job by Stillman. She fields it off her chest just about, and it goes right back down, able to keep it in front of her. Just a bare hand grab after that, though, on over to first, and there it is, 6-3, 2 outs. Huskies still up.
2 outs. Huskies up 6-3 here in the bottom half of the 4th. And here's the first pitch to Estrada. That one outside and almost in the turf for ball 1.
Up to 37 pitches now. It's just still rising for Moreno.
Huskies trying to maybe add on some more runs here. As it's the hitless scoring that they've been doing. It's the pass balls, it's the defensive errors on Crookston's part, it's the walks. Not a whole lot of offense when it comes to, or hitting, I should say, when it comes to offense. That one's foul tipped right back at her, and Estrada will be facing a 2-2 count here with 2 outs. We've seen a triple. We've seen a bunch of singles from the Huskies. Nothing too big. We had the home run earlier. That one lined out, and that will be thrown out, and I think they called it safe. Able to beat it out. Of course, the home run we saw earlier, not exactly the way you wanted it to go for St. Cloud State, but
good run by Estrada there, getting to first base, Wheeler, and all of a sudden we got a new pitcher here coming on in. It's number 12. As we try to get a quick little number on that one. 12 is re-entering the game. So we take a look-see here. It is going to be Theta Hauser coming on back. Well, isn't that something? Theta Hauser's night is not done. Huh.
Just when you thought she was down and out, she'll be coming back into the equation as Theta Hauser for University of Minnesota Crookston, seeing if she can keep her team in proximity of the Huskies as they're still down by 4 after having a pretty good outing so far in the first few innings.
Well, this is going to be interesting to see how I can score this, because I'm going to keep Theta Hauser, I believe, on her first one separate.
Yeah.
You kind of have to. But Theta Hauser, that's interesting. Bringing back a pitcher. Wow.
Don't see that too often.
No, you don't. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Crookston doesn't have a whole lot when it comes to their options at pitcher, if you will, at least successfully, that you would want to throw into this situation.
I mean, yeah, and
they have maybe 4 or 5 options, to be completely honest.
And you used Evie Stuck in the last game. You used Nicole Deden as well, and now you've used Theta Hauser, Moreno, Engelbrecht as well. The only other person you got is Cameron Frisk.
That one swung at and missed for strike number 1. So 1-1 count here.
Isn't that interesting? I have never seen that before.
That one foul tip there.
He'll close the book on Kirkberg, though, after that inning. She gives up 3 runs. 2 of those runs are earned. 5 hits, 3.1 innings pitched. No walks, no strikeouts, and 15 batters faced.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one just outside for ball 2. So 2-2 the count with 2 outs and 1 on. You have Estrada on over on first base.
By the way, it'll go down as an E6 for Estrada reaching on first.
That one popped out to short. That one not caught. Ooh. That one did not look like it was caught, but maybe, according to the umpire, it was. So, nonetheless, Huskies go down, and Crookston will come up to bat here as they still lead with a score of 7-3. We are heading into the top half of the fifth. You are listening to Huskies softball on 97.5 Radio X.
Nolan Walker shoots, bar down, Nolan Walker. He's got 2 now on the evening, and the Huskies, just like that, take the lead back.
Looking for your fill of St. Cloud State sports action?
He finds Roberts in the left corner. His 3 is up and good.
Another one.
All your favorite St. Cloud State sports can be found at KVSC, Radio X, and the KVSC Sports Stream.
In the slot momentarily, and the Huskies score!
Husky squad is they're up 7-3 through 4 innings thus far. Stepping up to the plate here for Crookston is Stillman. She'll swing and miss at that first pitch. Strike one, 0-1 count here in the top half of the fifth.
Yeah, as we close the book on Moreno, she'll go 1.2 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs. Those are all earned, and 1 walk and 1 strikeout as well. And Hauser comes back in. So that'll be interesting to see how we score her as well.
1-0 count, or 1-1 count, excuse me. That one fouled down the line, so it'll be 1-2 here to Stillman. Definitely a different pace of game than we saw in game 1, Ricky, as we saw an explosion of offense in the first inning and then nothing through the middle portion. But this has been a little more Huskies, but a little bit of Crookston as well.
There you go.
That one, strike 3 called, and the Huskies get the first one with the strikeout looking. So 1 down here in the top of the fifth. And
17, Ariana Gabala.
Emma Eichhoff getting that backwards K. Good job.
Gambala coming into bat here for Crookston. That one in for strike 1. Gambala, the sophomore utility player for this team. Here is the second pitch of the at-bat. That one down in the turf for ball 1. So 1-1 count with 1 out and nobody on here for the Golden Eagles here in the top half of the fifth.
Gambala, I believe, only had the 1 at-bat last game, and she didn't have anything. Whew. Swung right through that one. Eichhoff going upstairs, high heat. She's looked outstanding so far after coming on in last inning.
Good cut there by Crookston there to try and get something going. Nothing happening there as Gambala will foul that one back into the turf. Trees tried to get that one out, but nonetheless, Gambala will face a 1-2 count with 1 out here. Zykoff waits for the signal, and here's the pitch. That one fouled right back again towards us, right behind us here in the corner. Again, don't have the gloves, don't have the agility to throw off the headset. And go
don't have the reach.
For you, our listening audience at home or wherever you may be tuning into, I promise I will bring a glove next time I get to work one of these games. That one fell back again, and once again, I have to remind everybody, I do not have my gloves, so cannot get that one as well.
Hey, that one was at least 30 feet to our right. There's no way you were going to make that play.
Yeah, that's
even if you were 10 years younger, Josh, you were not making that play.
That is on our video guy, Ben, to go get that one. Nonetheless.
Yeah. Come on, Ben.
Goes up top, and so 2-2 count still here for Gambala for Crookston. Ricky talked a lot about kind of working the way through the counts here. That one smashed out to left center, but Bolin there to grab that one.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Pinkowski there to get that one, not Bolin. As that'll be out number 2 here in the top half of the 5th.
Pinkowski, good jump on that one. Easy enough play, and got a little too under, did Gambala. Go down as an F8. Ate up a bunch of pitches, though, in that one. We're now up to 24 pitches for Emma Eichhoff. This inning has doubled her pitch count.
That one's lined out to left. That one will drop for a hit. Bolin slings it in, and just like that, Crookston has a runner on here with 2 outs.
They're trying to hold around, and a good hit there by Macias. Got a hold of it, just sent it straight to left. Easy enough. Up steps Peterson. She's 2 for 2 today.
Peterson fouling that one back here by the lights, and that'll be 0-1 count here early.
Yeah, that one went straight right above a couple of the picture crew to our left, our photography crew.
And Ricky, you mentioned Macias did not waste any time in getting her hands on that first pitch at last at bat, so able to get the runner on early here.
So that one misses away. 7-3 score, 1-1 count. Yeah, Peterson 2 for 2 today with a double in the first inning. She's also scored both her at-bats.
Ooh. Cutting and missing at that one, and going to second there was Macias. That one gets past the second baseman there, Krieger, and goes in the center, but Macias will stay put at second. So runners on second with 2 outs here in the top half of the 5th. 1-2 count coming up here once again to Peterson.
That was a good throw by Trees over to second base as Macias steals second. And a good job by Peterson swinging, but yeah, Trees good throw. Krager just unable to control it.
That one lined right back up the middle towards Eichhoff, and tossing on over there as the runner will be beat, and once again Crookston will get another run across. Peterson able to beat the throw, and Macias will come in and beat the throw to home as well. So safe at first and safe at home. And just like that, 7-4 is our score here in the top of the 5th with 2 outs.
Yeah, good heads of base running there by Macias. Saw that the play was to first. She just kept going. And a good job by the third base coach to notice that and wave her home.
You said it. I had to think about that for a second when I was mid-conversation. I'm like, wasn't she just at second base? And sure enough, she was. She just has a lot of that speed, much like some of these Huskies base runners have had so far in these 2 games. And
yeah, she caught the Huskies sleeping as well, as Weinberger was looking to the first base umpire instead of looking towards the runner.
Yeah, you can kind of see the frustration on Trees. I think she was kind of giving the shoulder shrug, like, hey, what are you doing? You got to throw it home here. And she just kind of, like you said, got caught just daydreaming over at first, trying to figure out why that wasn't an out. And it's what happens when you take your eye off the ball, so to speak. Ooh, that one caught the hand there.
It's going to be foul.
Look to catch the bat, though, as 1-2 the count with 2 outs and 1 runner on for Crookston. Zarn at the plate with Parfenyuk at in the on-deck circle, so to speak. That one just missing the paint. Thought that I had enough at the inside to catch a strike, but nonetheless, 2-2 the count with 2 outs.
Yeah, just missing inside. Tough pitch to take. And there's another foul ball.
Foul back into the net here, so we'll have another Husky player go get that one.
Zarn, she's 2 for 2 today with a home run.
Cutting and missing there was Zarn, and just like that, Huskies able to work their way out of trouble once again, and still holding a 3-run lead. Good job there by Eckhoff, battling through the tough ones, but nonetheless, they'll come up to bat here in the bottom half of the 5th. You're listening to Huskies softball on 97.5 Radio X.
Are you looking for where to find live Huskies women's soccer? Then the KVSC Sports Stream is the place for you.
Marion is there, and she scores! Majewski placed it in front of the net, and Hannah Marion's got the winner in overtime.
Tune in all season long as the Huskies battle for a spot in the NSIC playoffs.
From Sally Nelson pushing this one forward. Long run from Marion. Marion into the box with the right foot, and she scores!
Huskies able to get Zarn swinging on that last pitch, and coming out to the plate for the Huskies will be Haley McFarland for St. Cloud State. McFarland, Krieger, and Pinkowski are the next 3 up for the Huskies.
We have another substitution here. It's going to be 90. What did he say? 92 for 12? No.
Yeah, might be 99. Might be Cameron Franks.
Yeah, we'll see here. We'll wait till the official scoring gets updated here.
12 still pitching. Zeta Hauser's still in there. So
yeah. And we'll see what happened here.
Figure it out.
We're currently waiting.
That one fouled off into the Huskies dugout there as count 1-1 now here to Haley McFarland. Bottom half of the 5th here under the roof of the Husky Dome. That one down in the turf, so it'll be 2-1 the count to Haley McFarland. That one down low again, so it'll be a 3-1 count here. That one down in the dirt as well, as Haley McFarland will advance to first on the walk. Krieger coming up to bat for St. Cloud State.
McFarland has reached each time this game. So we're going to have a pinch runner over at first. Trying to get the number.
Running for Huskies, number 26, Caitlin Estevanovich.
It's going to be number 26, Caitlin Estevanovich. We'll get the pinch run for Haley McFarland.
So Alyssa Stillman getting subbed out here for Crookston.
Did she?
26 for 6, according to the
No,
Blue.
no, that Estevanovich is at first now. It's a pinch runner. Oh.
And I believe Estevanovich will get caught looking there, maybe. I'm not sure what just happened there.
Krieger bunts up the middle. So Krieger bunts back to the pitcher. Throw on over to first is an out there, so that will go down as a 1-3. And then
Roberts is arguing here.
and it was Castanel coming on into to pinch hit for Pinkowski as well.
Coach Roberts trying to figure out what.
So Kruger bunts back up to the pitcher, and then they go to first for the out, or go to second. It'll go 1-4 for the out at first. And then with the runner, Estevanovich, going all the way from first, they caught her there, and now you have a runner at second? I don't get it. Estevanovich is going to stay at second. Okay.
That one in the turf there for a ball
as I am very much lost here.
lost in the mix is Tenley Quesno, who steps to the plate for St. Cloud State. Facing a 3-0 count here with 2 outs and 1 on second as we try and figure out our confusion.
Except there's only 1 out. There has to only be 1 out. It has to be Krager is the only 1 out. And there's a walk.
Try and get maybe some confirmation on there. But
Right field number 4.
Yeah, I think that's a 4-pitch walk.
It's Kelsey. Looks like we got it figured out here. 1 out.
Yeah, I'm going to. So it will go down. Isvanovich will be at second base. She will not be out as we finally get this figured out. That's interesting. I don't know why. This is why you have the MLB having the umps mic'd up now. This is why. So Krager 1-4. Isvanovich now is at second.
Left fielder number 23, Brooke.
So that'll be out number 2 for the Huskies on the ground out there, and down goes Spa there. So stepping up to the plate is Brooke Boland, the left fielder for St. Cloud State. Another one of those seniors Ricky and I talked about earlier today for this team. A lot of seniors on the Huskies this season. That one going on the outside corner here. That one fouled back into the netting here.
Gets me to jump.
Got our guy Ricky over here to jump, and Ben's over here shrugging his shoulders, kind of chuckling at that event.
Yeah, during the next break, I'm going to go talk to Kelsey and see what happened.
That one in for another strike here is 1-2 the count with 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. And we can confirm that it is 2 outs. St. Cloud State with runners on second and third. Somehow we'll figure that out as well, as that one goes just wide of the zone. So 2-2 the count with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom half of the 5th.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. I don't know why Isvanovich will be safe.
That one called a ball there. So 3-2, the count's full to Brooke Boland with Vanden Langenberg on deck here for St. Cloud State. That one floated up to short there, over to throw it there as that one will go through. Boland will advance to second. A run will score for St. Cloud State. Isvanovich will come across the plate. Quesno will come across the plate for St. Cloud State, as well as Isvanovich. And Huskies get both runs across, and Brooke Boland advances to second on the throwing error there, as Crookston's, they're just throwing the ball everywhere today.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That's going to be an E6 again. And that shortstop, Stillman, is just not having a great night. That's several E6s I had. That's her second of the game. She has 2 of the 3 errors for this squad for the Golden Eagles.
Stepping to the plate is Vanden Langenberg, as we'll have the top of the order come to bat here for the Huskies. Still 2 outs with the runner on second here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Both those runs, by the way, are going to be unearned.
That one a strike on the outside corner. So 1-2 the count here to Vanden Langenberg. That one low and inside, almost in the turf there, as that one will drop for ball 2. So 2-2 count with 2 outs. Cut out of it and missed was Vanden Langenberg, so she'll go down swinging here in the bottom half of the fifth. We will take a break here on 97.5 Radio X. When we come back, we'll have the top of the sixth inning. St. Cloud State going out to the field, and Crookston come up to bat here on 97.5 Radio X.
97.5 Radio X is now your home for St. Cloud Tech High School athletics.
Muhammad Youssef, and Youssef takes the shot and a save. Forced there by Kanan Hennon to push it over the bar.
That means Tiger Athletics can be heard right here, from the court to the field, from the ice to the pitch. Your home for St. Cloud Tech Athletics is Radio X, including St. Cloud High School hockey, along with the Icebreakers.
Pass connects. Shot there, Carlson. Save, rebound, loose puck in the slot, and St. Cloud scores!
You can listen to us live or find us at 97.5radiox.com.
Nonetheless, Eichhoff still from the circle here for St. Cloud State. That one grounded out to the left-hand side. Easy does it there. Is out number one. And down goes Perfendiak for Crookston. And stepping up to the plate is Emerson Thompson. As the Huskies have one out and leave nobody on for Crookston here.
And Josh, I got an explanation. It was fielder interference for Istvanovich going to second base, so they gave her second, not third.
Interesting call there. Interference is the call on that one, so I'm glad that gives us a little bit more clarity as to what happened in that half of the inning. Nonetheless, cut at it and missed. There was Thompson, so count is 0-2 with one out here in the top half of the sixth. As Eichhoff waits for the single, here is the 0-2 pitch. That one fouled up, and that one will be ruled a foul by the ump, and we'll have another 0-2 pitch coming up here.
Emma Eichhoff has done really well so far this game. Comes on in.
That one fouled up into the roof as well, as that one will fall foul again.
She's come on in and she's pitched absolutely well. No complaints to be had from me.
Huskies looking to get the second out of the inning here. As this pitch is right in the corner, called strike three. That's as close to the lower left-hand corner as it gets for the strike zone, Ricky.
Yeah, it is very much. That was a close strike, but they gave it to her. There's out number two. And Emma Eichhoff, that's her third strikeout of the day.
I think even Sydney Trees might be
a fourth K of the day.
A little surprised by that one, even as she's seen a lot over the last few games where it's just been kind of not going her way. That one way outside on the outside of the strike zone. Definitely, probably even more surprised on that one. Nonetheless, strike one. 2 outs, nobody on for Crookston. Trying to maybe get things going here is Brittany Mangle as Crookston reaches the bottom of the order yet again.
Reached our fielder's choice for last time up.
That one in the lower left-hand side of the corner, so 2-1 the count with 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the sixth. Here's the pitch. That one just high.
She went.
It did go for it there. Did not see the swing from my perspective, but nonetheless, 2 for 2, or 2-2 is the count there. So sometimes a little bit of a blind spot with the ump right here. That one right on the lower left-hand corner again, almost where that last strike was called. And
that one was just a bit lower, too.
A little lower, so 3-2 the count now with 2 outs. Count work back full here from Brittany Mengel. That one is popped out to center, and easy does it there for the center fielder, Pinkowski, as the Huskies go 1-2-3 through the top of the 6th. They'll come up to bat here in the bottom half of the 6th. You're listening to Huskies softball here on 97.5 Radio X.
Malik clubs one into center. Wenzel going back, turns, still going, bombs away! It's Malik's second home run of the game.
Man, that Huskies baseball coverage sounds really good, but I don't know where I can find any more.
Colin, you seriously don't know where to get your Huskies baseball coverage?
No, I don't, Drew, but do you know?
You know, I could tell you, but let's let Lenny do it.
Hey, this is Lenny Walker, junior outfielder for St. Cloud State Baseball, and you're listening to the home of the Huskies, the KVSC Sports Radio.
Already up 9-4.
I believe if they can get 3 across here, I think the game would end.
As Evie Stuck comes into pitch for Crookston here.
Oh yeah, she does.
In the bottom half of the 6th. 91, excuse me, going into this series at least, 91 innings pitched, 4.85 ERA. We saw her in game 1, did not have a successful outing. That one right down the middle, hits the glove of Thompson, but will roll away. Strike 1. That one low and away for ball 1. So 1-1 the count here.
So in that last Hauser outing, she goes 1.1 innings pitched, no hits, 2 runs. They weren't earned, 2 walks and a single strikeout.
Weinberger lines that one out to right field for a base hit. So Huskies have the first hitter on base here to start things here in the 6th. And upcoming is Jasmine Estrada as you're hitting the heart of your lineup. And of course, this is where the damage can be done for St. Cloud State, especially this late in the game.
Currently in line for the loss, I do believe, is Hauser. And Kirkberg in line for the win. With Eichhoff doing a really good job of relief.
2-0 count here to Estrada. 1 on, nobody out here in the bottom half of the 6th inning as here's pitch number 3 to Estrada. That one, interesting location there as that one probably hit the top left hand of the top of the corner of the strike zone. Looked a little high from this perspective nonetheless. 2-1 the count now to Estrada. That one chopped right back towards us, hits the netting, so 2-2 will be the count.
Heavy Stuck in the last inning. Last game, she got lit up that first inning.
Cut out and in miss was Estrada. Went for the higher pitch there, and just like that, Huskies get 1 out with 1 on. As coming up to bat is Sydney Trees, the catcher for St. Cloud State.
Trees tonight, she's 1 for 3 in this game. She also scored. That was back in the 3rd. Came off a McFarland triple. Trees in the last game, though, she went 1 for 1 with 2 walks, scoring twice and a ribby as well. Really good game for her to this afternoon.
That one hits the roof, and that'll fall into the hands there of second baseman Dana Zarn, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, after giving up the leadoff single to Weinberger, Struck has come on back, and pretty quickly enough, she's able to get 2 outs. And she hasn't looked too horrible in this outing compared to the last outing where she really got lit up. Only going an inning, got hit around on. 6 hits, 5 runs, 5 of those earned. Couple walk and a strikeout, no strikeouts. And already she's got 2 outs. Just got 1 more to go, and McFarland, she's had herself a good game, 2 for 2 with a walk. She's scored 3 times. She has 2 ribbies as well.
Here's the pitch to McFarland. That one got her in the thigh, and she'll advance to first. So Huskies will have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th, and stepping to the plate for St. Cloud State is Lydia Krieger.
And of course, right when I mentioned how good she's been doing, hit by pitch to McFarland. Now you got Krieger, and I mean, she's 1 for 2 today.
That one's lines out. What a snag there. Went up to get that one. No doubt about it was Alyssa Stillman, I believe, on that one. So just like that, the Huskies get a couple threats on base and aren't able to do a whole lot with it. But we'll be back for the top half of the 7th. Huskies look to close things out here on 97.5 Radio X.
Are you looking for where to find live Huskies women's soccer? Then the KVSC Sports Stream is the place for you.
Marion is there, and she scores! Majewski placed it in front of the net, and Hannah Marion's got the winner in overtime.
Tune in all season long as the Huskies battle for a spot in the NSIC playoffs.
From Sally Nelson pushing this one forward. Long run from Marion. Marion into the box with the right foot, and she scores!
As Blumdahl will start things off here in the top half of the order for Crookston, and Huskies holding a 9-4 lead for now. But we've kind of seen Crookston's spotty offense throughout, so we'll see what they can do here in the last gasp for them here this afternoon. As Blumdahl steps to the plate for Crookston. Just misses on the corner. Thought that had enough of the paint to get the call, but nonetheless.
I got all the plate. It was just a little too low, Wheeler.
Maybe a little bit, yeah, a little low and away there, it looked like.
Yeah, just missing. It was close. There you go.
That one almost in the same spot, and 1-1 the count now.
Yeah, able to bring it back up a bit. That caught all the plate and got all the knee, all the thigh as well, so good pitch. There you go. Something a little off speed there. Getting Blomdahl to swing through it, and all of a sudden you're up 1-2.
Off speed strikes swinging there, and just like that, 1-2 the count with no outs. Here's the pitch. That one fell back into the netting yet again. So we'll try it again here with 1-2 as the count.
Blomdahl today, she's 0 for 3. She reached on a hit by pitch back in the 2nd.
That one just missed in the left-hand corner there, and that'll be ball number 2. So 2-2 the count. No outs here in the top of the 7-2. Blomdahl with Stillman on deck for Crookston. Good cut there by Blumdahl, but down she goes for strikeout number 1 for Eichhoff in this inning. And just like that, we will Huskies will try and get the last 2 outs here.
Yeah, good pitch by Eichhoff there, going right at her. Gets her to swing right through one, and just like that, you're just 2 outs away from a series sweep. Coming up next for the Huskies. I'm going to pull up their schedule here.
That one grounded to third, and right there is McFarland just slinging on over for out number 2 as Crookston is now down to their final out of this one.
Coming up this weekend, it's Holy Week and Good Friday. They will be going down to Fayette, Iowa. They're taking on the Upper Iowa University, the Peacocks, in those two games. And then they go on over to Winona. They take on Winona State on Saturday.
That one lined out there. What a catch. Oh, my goodness. What a catch by Krieger at second, and that'll wrap things up for the Huskies. They win this one 9-4, and that'll do it here for St. Cloud State. As you mentioned, they got a couple more games coming up here in the next few days at least. They'll get a little bit of a break and a breather, if you will. This is their 3rd doubleheader in just a matter of 4 days. So no rest for the weary when you are doing as good as they did today as they pull off the 2-game sweep here against Crookston.